What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Wolfpack Wednesdays. Too sweet to my panel, too sweet to everybody out there watching tonight in YouTube land. This is a special episode because when we started this, I didn't know for sure if we'd actually get this far. But here we are sitting at episode 50 of Wolfpack Wednesdays. You guys have watched us enough that we've kept doing it. It's grown into something so awesome and fun. So thank you guys out there for watching. Please make sure to hit that like button on the way in. Don't forget to leave us a comment, say hello. We have a special guest tonight as well. We have the man, the myth, the legend, Marcos from Collector Zone. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for joining us. And how are you tonight?
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't realize it was the 50th show, so
I know, and I feel bad because I really didn't plan. You are the celebration here. So you're like the party. You're the host. You're going to be the entertainment.
I'm the host. We'll talk about statues and very little 1/6. No, I love 1/6. No, okay. No, great. Yeah, 50th show is fantastic. Congrats to you guys, man. It's
thanks.
Awesome. I watch you guys here and there, but it's a big competition. Well, not competition, but it's a big conflict sometimes. Like Wednesday, there's a bunch of statue shows going on, and then you guys jump on your show and then jump on that show, and the wife is looking at me like, "What do you?"
Oh, I get
watch
it.
a show or what? Sorry, man.
I think all of us on the panel, we definitely try to support other, at least like the six scale community out there. But like, it gets to a point when you get the side eye from the wife, or like, you're always on your phone, or like spend time with us. And so we try our best too, but sometimes it's tough. So good to have you. Looking forward to the show tonight. We got a ton of Star Wars stuff, so I hope you guys out there like Star Wars. If not, still just hang out with us. Ask any questions that you have about the community, about Collector Zone. Marcos has been in the business for a while, and last time we had him on, it was episode 36. He had a lot of great information too. So if you guys have questions about his company, about his store, definitely feel free to ask in the comments below. It is super cold. I'm in a basement. I was getting ready to come and do the show, and the wife texted me. She's like, "Can you turn the air on?" I'm like, "It's 68 in the house and it's 37 outside. What do you need the air on for?" She's like, "It's hot up here." So I closed the vents up. It's like right above me, but I can see it blowing down. So it's freezing. Brick, good to have you, my friend. How are you?
It's good to be here as always. Yeah. I'm doing great, man. Wednesday, you know how it is. Always good on Wednesdays. Always feeling good. Always excited for something on Wednesday. So brings hump day to a new level. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. And we got to work together today, and we went for a run today. So it's like
we ate B-dubs and ran an hour later. That was exciting.
God, that was rough.
That was rough.
Little note to everybody out there: don't go eat wings, and then go running.
Should go run this off. Cool.
Good to have you. I'm glad you're feeling good after that B-dubs. Sneaker, what's going on, my friend? You are looking stellar as always.
Oh, thank you. Got a little something.
Oh no.
The boy is home, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
Here he is. He's here. He's here.
Miles,
huge shout out to a friend of the channel, Howard Potts, for hooking me up with the Lando. He's home. Now everybody can you can stop. You guys can all let it go. There you go.
Howard's great, man. Great guy.
Dude, man. Great dude. Thank you, Howard.
Howard, I love you.
Listening, which he probably is. Thank you.
See, I don't know, D'Lo. I could think of like 100 other collectors that would be more like. I think a Lando to them would have been more rewarding. We've listened to Sneaker talk so much shit about Lando and how he's not even a hero and all this, and here he is all smiling to have him in the collection. What do you think about that?
I think it's funny how we could just overcome all the concerns we have about his personality and character as a human being when we get it gifted. Shout out to Howard. We don't deserve collectors like you. Thank you very much.
Shout out.
It's awesome.
No, that's a really cool gesture. Well said.
Yeah.
Really cool gesture.
In all seriousness, yeah.
So, D'Lo, how are you? Thank you for making it on time tonight. I know work was busy, so
yeah. I've had to come into the office all week because my internet's been down. I was worried. I didn't want to worry you guys because I wasn't sure if I was going to have internet in time. But thankfully, they fixed it a few hours ago. So I came home from work as fast as I could, and I was like, I forgot what it was like to be in traffic. I've been so chill at the house. So yeah, I'm just glad we made it. I'm happy we made it to 50. Wow, holy cow! Who would have thunk it? Not this guy, I'll tell you.
Oh,
But gosh, we're hitting 50 today. We're gonna be hitting a year next month of doing the show.
Wow, that's great.
And on top of that, we have tons of figures to talk about that are not like a week old. We got good stuff tonight, so let's fucking go. Let's go. Oh, Deadpool 3. Let's go with that too.
yeah.
Let's show a little Deadpool love.
We'll see. But without further ado,
Welcome to the fucking show.
let's
Sorry,
go.
Marvel fans. I tried Marvel. I'm sorry.
Man, Marvel has been sleeping at the wheel
Yeah.
the last few months. Man, it's just been quiet. But as we know, every franchise goes through their time in the sun. So right now they're just kind of sitting over there in the shade. But their time will come again. So let's quickly, before we get into these figures and before we have some fun here, let's talk to the chat and say hello. We have Darth Tamaris. Hey, fellas. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here, my friend. Giovan, always good to see you. Hello, everyone. How are y'all? Snagged me a 3-0 Optimus Prime DLX Rise of the Beast version. Absolutely adore this figure. Congrats to you. That is awesome. Nothing feels better than getting the figure that means a lot to you that you've possibly just wanted for a long time. So that's awesome. We got Thrawn's Office. Hello to the people. Says, what's up, Darth and Giovan? We got Flavio's House of Collectibles. He was on, that was last week, right?
Yep, last week.
Fellas and Marcos. We got Trash Panda. I love that name. Hot Toys is on fire. Yeah, man. They are coming at us left and right. So a lot to talk about. Doc Bat, how's it going all? It's going well. Happy Wednesday to you. Christian Cooper, what's up, guys? Hello, hello. Josh Johnson rooting on his Brewers. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. We got Brad Cormack, our neighbor to the north. Hey, what's up? One Adam 12. What's up, Wolfpack? Too sweet to you, my friend. Thank you for being a channel member. We got the movie canon. Always good to have this guy in the house as well. Evening, infamous Wolfpack. Fellow collectors, give me more Star Wars announcements without cancellations. That kind of got sandwiched in with all of these announcements, is that they actually canceled a couple figures. So we're going to talk about that tonight too. So stay tuned for that. Stacy, I hope your vacation was awesome. Good evening, guys. Geez, I wish I was there. Something to talk about this week. Are you still on vacation? Because that would be wild. Was it, I want to say like Cancun or something crazy like that, but I can't remember. Yeah, nuts. Born Again, what's up, Wolfpack? The NFL draft is Thursday. Yeah, I love Born Again when he comes in here and gets us started with like these icebreaker questions, because like,
wow, that's actually
material. What?
No, I was gonna say that's actually a really good question. Like
Right.
that's something we should have thought of.
Yeah, last week we talked about cereal. We'll try not to talk about
Yeah,
cereal.
and the week before was pizza toppings.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the draft is tomorrow. What would be your number one overall figure to start a collection? That's tough. That's like picking your favorite food, your favorite movie. Anybody want to go first? Anybody have something at the top of their head that?
Yeah, I'll go. What the heck?
Go.
Don't all jump in at once. Yeah. I mean, I'll just go with what I started my collection with. For me, it's got to be Batman. Obvious answer, right?
Which
Number
Batman?
one answer.
Yeah,
Go
which
with your number one favorite character and build your championship team from there.
Which Batman?
First Batman I ever pre-ordered was actually BVS Batman.
Okay.
I know. It's your favorite.
You and I are so alike. We're so alike. That
Yeah.
was the first figure I bought. Was
I'm like the tan version of you.
You are. Yes.
I'll probably do a
Probably.
Kenobi.
That's a good one.
Back
Which
in what,
Kenobi?
2018. Would they drop that Kenobi Deluxe before they dropped the mall? Yeah, that one was good. That was really
That's a nice one.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with that. Brick?
I'm gonna go with figures that aren't released yet, and do like a rookie draft, and I'm gonna go with the '89 Batman 2.0.
Ooh, that iconic. Can't go wrong with
Good
that.
way to yep.
How about you, Sneaker?
Well, number one overall, you want to be the best possible pick
Here we go.
for your team. So I would also agree and say Obi-Wan Kenobi would be the number one.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Revenge of the Sith?
Mm,
I don't know, man.
mm.
New Hope. It's the GOAT.
Ben.
I would say like when you think about, I don't know, when you think about a draft, it's like
You want
a
prime
younger-
time, right? You don't
You're
want,
like a younger version. So I'd
Yeah.
probably go, prequel Obi-Wan.
yeah.
Okay.
Right to jump down and fight Grievous,
Yeah.
just like I'm gonna rip all.
Hello
yours.
there.
Yeah,
There you
Just
go.
go.
Yeah.
there we go.
Hello there.
Okay. Solid picks.
That's tough, man.
And he fought Anakin too, right? All in one move. He just wiped them all out. Forgot about that.
Why
Yeah.
he's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Guys, I don't know, man. I don't think I can pick one.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
Just say Obi-Wan.
I'll just go with what was my first one as well, and that was BVS Batman. I mean,
There you
he's
go.
he's
Bam.
the GOAT Batman. So,
So 3 Batmans and 2 Kenobis. Very nice.
There you go.
yeah. I mean, I thought about Vader, but I don't know. That's a good one too, I guess, is a Darth Vader to start your collection and build around. So,
Oh boy, here we go.
great
I know
question.
Derek.
Oh, we got Derek in the house. All right, let's get there. Let's get there. They call me Quesablanco. Happy Wednesday. Cheers to we got a couple new emojis in the house as well. They don't show up on the screen here, but they do show up in the chat. So if you're a channel member, feel free to use a couple more emojis in the chat. X-Man Supreme can't answer the poll at large. Yes, there is a poll I started the show with, so go make sure you vote. But mostly indifferent. Hella excited for. Say it, Sneaker. Say it.
What?
Never mind.
Sorry.
Tighter
I was
FL
reading-
in the
sorry, I
house.
was reading something.
Good evening, everyone. Where this week's Star Wars drops, all we get for May 4th, or is this all we get for May 4th, or is there more to come?
There should be more to come, I think, because Phantom Menace is very big this year. I think it's this year, right? It's the anniversary.
Is that
this
the
year.
anniversary?
It is.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's huge. It's
25,
coming.
baby.
It's coming. There's a lot of product coming for that. Also, guys, too, in the chat, ask me any like industry questions, because at least maybe I'll give you a different point of view if you have any questions about releases and how companies work and stuff. So
There you go.
That'd be good.
So we got to be getting a Jar Jar, right? That seems
Good.
like a no-brainer to me. I mean, it's
Good.
not like a real actor likeness. It's as much as I don't like the character, he's still prominent in the movies. I would think that would be coming.
yeah,
If you think about it, it's kind of tough to do some of these characters. Like, they're probably not going to do young Anakin.
Kenobi's got to happen. Padawan.
could. It's a
I
good
think
one
that's
right there.
I think that's the one,
They
the locked
gotta
in
do
one.
that.
Yeah, that's got to be.
Would you be happier, Sneaker? Would you be happier with that because he's your favorite character, or would you rather see something different and new, like a Jar Jar or something else? Or
Like
you just
Queen
want to do
Amidala.
Padawan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan?
Padawan,
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Over Queen
We already got
Amidala?
Qui. Even if we don't get an updated
100%.
Qui-Gon, like we already got Qui-Gon, we already got Maul. You gotta complete like
Yeah.
Preach.
that battle. You
Preach,
gotta
Steve.
get Padawan, Obi-Wan, no doubt.
I don't know.
I mean, he's the main character.
You
The-
have to
you're-
have him.
It's a classic.
He's my
dual
favorite
fate.
version of
You got to
Kenobi.
do that one.
It is
Like
one of the most important.
everything else is like
moments in
ice in the
Star
cake.
Wars.
Like he's mandatory.
Okay, here's the
Absolutely
question:
mandatory.
would you rather have Padawan Obi-Wan or young Anakin?
Padawan, Obi-Wan.
Padawan, Obi-Wan.
Brick.
Yeah.
Kenobi.
Silly.
What?
Kenobi.
Over
Yeah.
young Anakin? You've been preaching about this.
It
guy.
just,
Yeah.
No, I personally, okay, personally in my collection, I'd want young Anakin, I guess, but like for collecting and what makes more sense to Phantom Menace line, like Kenobi makes way more sense.
Steve
You know
and
what
I
I
on
mean?
the same team for one
What do
show
you
is scary.
I don't care what makes sense. What do you want?
This will
If
not.
they
end well
if they
for everyone
did
else.
young Anakin
We're not ready
right,
for this.
and they actually did the pod racing suit and everything for young Anakin, then I think that would be pretty badass.
Okay.
So, yeah. But if they didn't do that, then I mean they're going to do a Kenobi. They have to.
Marcos, do you think it's weird to have like kids in 1/6 form?
No,
Like-
no, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
okay.
No,
I don't either because I kind of just look at it as like it's the character in the movie. But some people
no,
get weirded
absolutely
out.
not. No,
Well, don't watch the movie then, because that's
that'd
weird
be a
too.
great Anakin right there. Yeah, people want that one. I'd rather see Jar Jar or a Watto or something like that. But
See,
Yeah.
I'm with you. I want to see something different.
yeah, well,
We've got a few
just-
versions.
yeah. You think Watto would sell?
By
think-
itself,
Yeah.
Mm.
Watto would be cool, man.
And with maybe a couple of pit droids or something.
yeah, I'd buy them.
Cool.
I'm gonna buy anything from Phantom Menace except for Maul because I already have Maul and I'm fine with them. But
Right. God,
Anything
say
else,
that
I'll buy.
10 years ago, people would look at you like you're crazy. And now everybody
know.
wants prequels. I
Right.
guarantee it. Another 10 years, everybody's going to want
the
Force
sequels,
Awakens.
yeah,
Everything.
Oh,
Force Awakens.
gosh.
They're going to drill it into your head, and then Filoni does a great job of fixing it all right. And
Yeah.
it all makes sense to you, and it's just going to be
Sure.
wow. It's fantastic how they do that.
I don't know. Do you think like Jar Jar though has like a genuine shot? Like I just feel like
yeah.
I don't know. I grew up with Jar Jar, like everybody hating Jar Jar. I don't know. Has enough time passed by that people are like,
dude.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna buy it. Like I don't know if he's.
I feel like enough people in the community now though
Mm.
talks about Jar Jar like they want him. So
They do.
Yeah.
They want them.
you know,
But people in this community talk about tons of stuff they don't want them to buy. Hot Toys is
we
now
don't talk
canceling
about
stuff.
Chrome
Ew.
Cody, that's for damn sure. But okay,
He
Yeah.
annoys the hell
Triple
out of
C,
me,
baby.
but I still think he's iconic, even in a way that people are annoyed by him. But
I
we
liked him in the
want
first
him
one,
to
but not the
collect.
second.
Yeah,
Phantom
how did
Menace,
he
I
get
thought he was
on the
funny.
Senate. How does that happen?
Yeah,
The guy
that
gets
was
kicked
weird.
out of his own home. He's a total doofus. It gets put on.
But that'd be like a whole new body though, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Like that's a lot of
taller, yeah.
R&D for Hot Toys, and they don't like doing that stuff.
They like to recreate and
Mm,
get the
True.
money. We'll see. We'll see. They could surprise us.
they could.
Chrome Jar Jar, huh?
They probably do that first. Watch.
Limited to
They'll do that first.
2,500.
And it will be sitting.
That will not sell. Yeah, that will not
Come on, man.
No.
Team Jar Jar, what happened?
Nothing.
Doc Bat wants to know if we think a new Deadpool is coming, or are they going to skip since they released two already?
Yes.
Nope.
New
You will
one's
get another
coming.
one. You'll get
a
him
new one with the wig and everything. You're gonna
Yep,
get him,
you'll get one.
Yep.
New
And
Wolverine and
and I'm
everything.
buying.
Wolverine's going to be
2 Wolverines, baby. Give me 2.
Yes. All right. Got Robbie Dre in the house. Says sup. What's going
up,
on,
guys?
Robbie Dre?
What's up?
Let's see. Sorry, Flavio says if I could have the MP3 file to your intro music, Graham, I'd play the shit out of that. Am I the only one? It's good music, man. It's good music. Too sweet. I think I got that on. What was that? I don't know. It's some sort of website where you can buy the song and then use it, but it's called. Let me get to it. It's called Full Midnight Voyage, which is fitting because we're usually on here till frickin' midnight. But nonetheless, yes, it is available somewhere. I just can't remember the website. We got Collection Obsession in the house. Too sweet. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a channel member. Darth Morris has to head out. He's going to watch the replay. I appreciate that. We got Jose in the house. Hello. What's going on, my friend? Striker, good evening. He's excited about all the Star Wars announcements. We got Adrian. What's going on? We're here to
Adrian.
LFG. We got Dave. Hey guys, just tune in. Happy Wednesday. Thursday here in Ireland.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Jazzy, evening boys. LFG's got his glass of wine. Let's go. I'm drinking bourbon tonight. I'm going with the old reliable Buffalo Trace. Anybody else on the panel having a little sip of the good stuff?
Got some Irish whiskey here.
Cheers.
Doing good. Oh, cheers.
Water.
Cheers.
you got
This
there,
is
Mark?
a dark and stormy. If anybody knows what that is. It's Gosling rum from Bermuda and
Nice.
ginger ale.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, it's very Caribbean. So
I have to get one of
Yeah.
those when I go to Michigan.
I already got a couple of bottles, so yeah, I'll make you
Nice.
There
one.
you go.
I'll make
Alright.
you one. 100%.
Elo's drinking some energy, and Sneaker doesn't
Celsius,
drink.
baby.
He's a robot.
Water.
Water.
Tonight.
Cool.
Ooh.
I'm a glacier
work
in Alaska,
real early
blessed
in
by
the morning
Eskimo
tomorrow.
man.
We gotta work real early in the morning.
We got primetime reviews. What's up, bros? What's going on, Brandon? Hope you're well. Happy Wednesday. Ekwan, Sneaker has done the impossible. Lando 2.0, incoming May 4th. Maybe Return of the Jedi. That'd be funny. Sneaker played the long game on Lando and got it for free.
It's so sad, but
I
true.
got to start doing that.
Jeez. He really did.
Only
really
Sneaker
did.
can pull that off. Man,
Seriously.
We got Austin Nicholas in the house.
goat.
What's going on, Austin?
what's up, Austin?
We got 16 Fix, Marco in the house. Too Sweet, LFG. We got to get this guy on the show too. He's been like a stranger lately, and I got to hook back up with him. So, and part of it's my fault. So I'm not the best at staying in touch. So let's talk football, man. Batman Collectibles. Good evening, all. Got Universal Key. Hello. Let's see, just making sure I don't miss anybody. Nick's Collectibles, what's going on? 72 in the house. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. Instant Collector, was up? Hello. We got Valkyrie, Magnus in the house. Always good to see you guys. Good to be seen. Good to have you in here. The chat is always on top of their game each and every week. So I expect this week to be no different. Rusty Bronco, hello. God, I always think of OJ's Bronco when I see this. Am I the only one? Am I the only one?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, man.
All right. Okay. We got a super chat here. $9.99 from Derek. Thank you so much for the generosity. I do appreciate that. Everything you guys donate to, if it's a membership, if it's a super chat, all that stuff goes towards keeping the lights on, having StreamYard, getting equipment, figure reviews, stuff like that. So I do appreciate that. Good evening, gentlemen. Long-time watcher. First time chatting in. Well, welcome. Ready to see Marcos put back some drinks. You know, one show a while back with Riley Reviews, I started doing that for all the super chats, and it got a little out of hand. But if Marcos is up for the challenge, I mean, he could chug that glass right now, and I'd be fine.
I can chug. It's a big glass. It is a big glass, man.
It's just like it's just coming down on the sides.
Yeah,
But
What were we talking about again? Oh, yeah, figures.
I'll drink more. If it helps
I'll
the
drink
channel,
that.
yeah, I'll do it. But Derek told me he was going to do this. He's part of the canteen. He buys a lot of figures from us, and he was like, "I'm going to get you." It's like, all right. You could have pre-planned it. We would have done a little shop party or something for every. Hey, man, we make you guys a couple $100. Be great.
Right. Well, nonetheless, I do have this for you, Derek. Thank you so much.
So, you've decided to step up to the plate and support the channel. On behalf of the Jedi Knights Watch, we want to say thank you so much for your contribution. Not only will it help us to improve the channel, give you great quality and entertainment, but it'll also help us take over the world. This one's for you. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Very generous super chat. Tell you what, I'll even throw this back for you. So we got this.
Wow.
Cheers. And that's
So
how we start
generous.
tonight, where I
Keep
said
going,
I
keep
wouldn't
going.
drink too much, but here we go.
Right.
We got Nathan Anderson in the house. Watto, Saboba, pod racer.
Mhm.
A lot of cool things they could do that have never been done. I don't see a pod racer ever. God, movie canon. I don't see a pod
Oh,
racer ever being
shit.
done, but it's like the N1 Starfighter. It's just not practical. It's too large in scale. Would it be cool? Hell yeah, but I don't see it. Sabalba would be cool though. I mean, but you almost have to do it with a pod racer. So, all right, moving along. All right.
What if they did a Quinlan Voss? Isn't he supposed to be in Phantom Menace, kind of in the background there, hiding out?
That would be dope.
Interesting.
Joey.
Collector Joey in the house, channel member, homeowner, and solid dude.
Owner of a home.
Taxpayer.
True Texan. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope your move is finishing up. I know I've had to move twice in the last 6 years, so I get it. It's it can be a lot.
I hate moving, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
TX Boy 210. Yo, evening. Hello. Welcome. We're getting there. I'm scrolling. I know you guys, some of you don't like this part, but I just appreciate each and every one of you. So I want to say hi to everyone. We got Drophead. What up, y'all? Buffalo Trace is Chef's Kiss. Always sold out here. Always sold out here too. Some places do have it, but they price gouge you for like $70. That's not worth it to me, but I got last year we went to Kentucky on vacation, and I got 5 or 6 bottles there for like $28. So that is going to last me hopefully a year or two. But yeah, I don't know. I love Buffalo Trace. It's good value. Did those Stormtroopers release? Yes. Did Cody though? Did Cody actually release?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Everything's those 3 figures are released. So how much of a super chat would it take to see y'all do some shots? I don't think Sneaker has hard liquor. D'Lo, I don't know if you do either.
Of course I
It
do.
doesn't take much for me.
I do in the house. It's not on me. Not on my person.
Depending on the amount, is the amount of shots.
Problem is, if I'm the one doing
Yeah.
the shots, it's all fun and games. But I'm also the facilitator here, so then it just starts to get a little sloppy. But
Well, I got
man.
enough to do a couple more dark and stormies.
there you go.
So every time I'll take a big gulp, and then
Yeah, sip.
There you go.
So,
this is a big ass glass. You might not see it. It's a big ass glass.
Shot.
Pint glass.
we got Movie Cannon with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Yo. $1.99. I don't know. I'll take a good sip, but is that worth a shot? You guys tell me.
Yeah, the man paid his hard money. Drink something. What's wrong with you? There you go.
Is that worth a
Oh,
shot?
yeah.
Don't be an
Unbelievable.
asshole.
Yeah, seriously. Oh yeah.
Hey, take your sip there, Brick.
Yeah, help him out.
These people don't want to talk about 1-6 figures. They want to see me get wasted. Little do they know I'm from
That
Wisconsin.
would be fun though.
We do.
Just a show getting wasted.
Ugh.
All right, moving along.
I don't have my bottle up here though. I might have to go get it.
I'm gonna go get it too. Dang it.
Batman Collectibles said he scored one of the mono cases. He's excited. Did those sell out yet?
Nice.
Sneaker, have you checked on that?
I don't think they've sold out yet.
Okay, so still on opportunity. Marcos, have you talked to Brian from Maju Space about the July event recently? Is he still...
I have. He's still thinking about it.
Oh,
Do you guys have any updates on when the Maju cases are supposed to come? Because I got
July.
one. Oh, he told me in 2 weeks in May. It depends on how you order it. Depends on when you order it. That's the key too.
So,
So tell people.
so I was assuming through this first window here,
Mm-hmm.
then you'd order, but then you have to wait the 8 weeks.
Every single time you order, what we do is we submit an order every month. Starting that month is when you start your time. So we have orders all the way from it's a very typical Maju case right now. You know, he tried to change the dates, but things are just not right yet.
Sure.
And I remember one time he did have them right, and then they completely screwed up the packaging, and he had to retape everything and take it all out, and it was nuts. So I have orders since last January, so it's still right on time. I always tell people 1.5 years, which
Right.
is unfortunate, but that's the entire Asian market.
One, it's tough too. He's a small business that's got a high
Yep.
demand, so there's only so much he can do. The mono, the new case, is supposed to be roughly 8 weeks because it can
Okay.
be subcontracted. So then it's going to ship directly from California, but it obviously has to get here from overseas. So
Right.
hopefully that'll be a little bit quicker, but still expecting those in July. But that's going to be a game changer, I think. So hopefully Marcos can keep pressuring Brian to get out here because that would be a lot of fun.
Everybody wants him to be out here. Yeah, everybody wants him, and he is like, yes, and he's like, oh man, he's got 1 million kids too, right? He's got like
Right.
25 kids. So
No, I get it.
yeah, we really want to. And pressure him too, guys. Everybody pressure him. And here we go again.
I got you, bro.
God dang it, dude. You kidding
If you want to do this, guys, I mean, we can, but this show is going to go south real quick. So
Or it's gonna be the
Wow.
best show ever.
My wife's gonna be like, "What are you guys doing?" Babe, I do this all the time.
man, I got oh my god,
Again.
I got So I was kinda like
yes.
the whole day I was a little I guess stressed about doing this show because I like spending time with everybody here. I don't like cutting anything short. I want to talk to Marcos during the show, after the show, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But then tomorrow, like Thursdays, we talk about every week. Thursdays are always rough for us. But tomorrow I have this meeting in Green Bay, which is about an hour and a half away. So on a little sleep, it's a long drive. Plus it's with my boss's boss and this the client that we work with, so you kind of have to be a little bit on your game and stuff, and it's just not something I really enjoy. But then he texted me out of the blue today, and he's like, "So you're not planning on being there tomorrow, correct?" And I was like, "How do I answer this? Like, I don't want to say nope, not planning on being there, because then it's like my boss's boss. Like, yeah, of course I'm planning on being there, but if I could get out of it, how cool would that be?" So I just text back and I say, "I can be there if you want me to be." And he's like, "All good, just do this, this, and this. I'll follow up." I'm just like,
nice. All right, we're drinking.
so I don't want to get like totally plastered. Tomorrow's also the draft, but I am hanging looser now, and I feel good. Don't have to like do that.
I don't have to worry about the draft. I've been a Jets fan since the 80s, so we don't got
Jets fan. I didn't expect to hear that.
Yeah, I know. I'm a Jets
Born and
fan.
raised in Michigan.
No, I was raised in Miami Beach, Miami.
Okay,
And I hated the Dolphins so much, so I was like,
I was
man,
gonna say, like, how are you not a
what's their
Dolphins fan?
rivalry?
right.
Yeah, it
Marino.
was just the thing. All my friends were Dolphin fans, and
Yeah, you
I
guys
just
had
said, you know what?
Marino, man. They have one of the greatest
Holy
quarterbacks
shit,
of all
I don't
time.
care. I just hate the Dolphins. I just couldn't stand them because all my friends hate it. It's just a kid thing, right? And then I was like, everybody likes the Dolphins. I'm going to go with the ultimate rival. Oh, the Jets, and I just stuck ever since. So.
Bet you loved the 2 minutes of Rodgers last year.
Oh god! Well, you know what? I expected that. I've seen it with Testaverde. I've seen it with so many other quarterbacks. That
Even
wasn't
Favre
bad.
got hurt.
I was watching that with my wife, and I go, I guarantee he tore something. I guarantee it. And she's like, "What are you talking about? Trust me.
The way
I'm a
he's
Jets
at
fan.
now.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know it. Yeah.
What do you think of them going to those the sack exchange jerseys?
They can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want.
I like
Give her
them.
Zach Wilson, keep Roger. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't even care anymore.
Cheers.
I was excited when Rodgers got. Look, I'm excited. Let's do it. They have a great defense. Let's see what they're gonna do. And no, okay.
We got Seyful in the house. Brad got a mono. That's very good. He got a mono. He didn't get mono, so just be clear about that. We got King Killa in the house. Just joined the stream. Is Hot Toys? He's got quadruple zero out. Is triple zero
is out.
Triple zero's out, right?
Yep.
Derek, very kind. Please come back each and every week. Don't just come when Marcos is here.
Derek said he was going to do this. He told me.
Well,
He's a great guy too. I know him virtually know him for a long time. Very great.
Is he gonna be? Is he gonna be there?
No, I don't think so.
oh,
I don't think he's going to be there, but he probably doesn't know what I'm talking about. It's like, oh, there's a StatCon going? Yeah, Derek, I've told you that 40 times.
either way, here's to you, Derek.
Oh, so you decided to be very generous and give another super chat. Well, I just gotta say, you are one of a kind. And thank you so much, because now you get to see me drink another bourbon. This one's for you.
Slams it down with authority. And D'Lo's egging him on, of course. We got Jerry Gonzalez in the house. Hello, everybody. Great, interesting drops. Looking forward to May the 4th. Yeah, you guys, you want to talk about 1-6 figures, but it gets harder and harder when you want us to do all these shots. So.
We're gonna be more outspoken about these figures now, though, so that's good.
Hey, guys,
got a lot more to say.
You know,
Sure.
I don't have it. Thrawn's trying to get us to think we're very intoxicated, but I'm not falling for that. But either way, I do appreciate the $2 super chat. Please save your money and change your name back to Mike Literis, please. It's how we all know you. It's who you really are. Make the change. Let's do it.
My drink slowly down here. It's supposed to last a little while.
I feel like those things are pretty strong too.
They are
kinda
because I'm an alcoholic and rum is my thing, but I'm an alcoholic. So.
I tried rum. It was a little too tart or too sweet for me.
It just depends on what kind of rum. Yeah, there's different kinds of rum, of course. Yes.
So what's the one I had? It starts with a P. It's like a Pierre P something. I don't know.
I can see it.
Garçon.
I'm gonna look it up now.
All right.
And the thing with
Moving-
rum too is you can buy an aged bottle, which tastes really good, and they're not like whiskey. I mean, it's going to be $40-$50. It ain't going to be like $300 bottle. You're talking $40-$50, max, and it tastes really good.
Yeah. I feel like a pirate when I drink rum. Speaking of which, sold my Jack Sparrow DX6 today, guys.
Wow. I noticed something looked different about your display
it's out
today.
the door. Joker's here, and then up above Batman is now Peacemaker. So preparation for the Artisan to arrive at the end of the year. So hopefully the end of the year. It was sad. It was tough. Like I understood like I don't really need it, but it was tough. So
I mean, you're going to get it back only better with the same wheel, right? So
right. Yeah, that's a good point.
It was Pillar Rum, by the way. Pillar
Rum.
Yeah. That's the Key West one, right? They make it in Key West. I
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it isn't that good. It's really pricey, but it's not even good. To be honest with you, I got a bottle of that too, actually, waiting for you guys. So, but I'm not gonna give it to you. It's not really that good. I'll get you this Gosling stuff, and you know it's actually very good. A private stock for Captain Morgan, because Captain Morgan itself kind of just but the private stock little bottles, fantastic.
That's how this is Bushmills, but then you get the 10-year or the 20-year.
It tastes like, great, don't it?
Yeah, 21.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
It's a difference, man.
Yep.
Movie Cannon with another $1.99 super chat.
that's cheating. That's water. What the hell?
Water in this one. Thank you, Gio.
Oh, come on.
I gotta pace myself a little bit. We're not even through saying hi to everybody, and
40 minutes in.
Yeah, 40 minutes in.
Oh wow, we are 40 minutes.
He's like,
jeez.
He's still saying hi to people.
Obi.
Yeah, I'm totally fine.
Jets fans might be the only ones that can relate to our pain. He's a Raiders fan, so
no, there's nothing that relates to Jets. Maybe Lions. Lions is the only one that really.
Browns, maybe.
Browns, yeah, Browns.
Baker Mayfield for life, baby.
I always love listening to Mike Greenberg talk about the Jets. It really fascinates me because he's diehard, and I feel bad for your pain, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, how you figures in the house? What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here, channel member. We got Tristan. Star Killer is here. Yes, we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. Raiden Z, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you. We got Daniel Hog 13. Sincere happy 50th. Hot Toys Collector, guys. I like and respect and regularly try to view, but don't really know much about other than his YTHT. Takes clearly came from both experiences. I feel like I didn't read that right.
Keep going.
To Watergram. You're good.
You put more comments.
Mixed with hobbies comment side things. Who's 10 years my junior, who often rails on Hot Toys dumb and unexplainable practices and marketing practices. Who's now 50, needs to slow his roll because he's now going to be elder statesman and most experienced cat in the room. A sincere happy 50th. Thank you for being here, Daniel. Thank you.
Well said.
And Derek says, I did remember the StatueCon, but couldn't get off of work yet.
Oh, okay. A challenge. Right? Challenge.
Well, if you want to meet the Wolfpack, we will be there. And that is
these guys are going to be here, Derek. Don't do it for me.
We're going to be there.
Loser.
And we don't even collect statues. We're just going for the fun. So
Derek does both. He buys everything.
I was told there will be cake.
Everything. I was told
there are many statues that I want. Don't get me wrong, but
ooh,
I've talked to Marcos off and on about some stuff, and I'm like,
don't you?
Ryan with a great comment here says, "What's up, guys? With the Stormtrooper re-release, I really hope they will do this with the Royal Guards. Now that I was excited for because I did miss out.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah,
we can, yeah.
Easy to make too, yeah." I've just had a hard time. A, I'm not going backwards anymore. I'm fed up with it. But B, it's hard to spend that kind of money on a figure that's basically a statue. Like, it's a one pose thing. You're not going to put him in a dynamic pose or anything like that. Like, he's literally stands there holding his weapon and protects the Emperor. So tough to like spend $300-400 on that. All right, sports nerds, let's get to the real nerd shit. Quan in the house. What's up, guys? 75 in the house. Thank you guys for supporting us as always. I think we are finally through the chat. Guys, keep it up. I'm going to stop this poll before we get into the figures here. I'm going to end the poll. And let's just see where we're at with this. Daniel says, You hate my fish? Referring to the Dolphins. No. So 73 votes. Very well done, guys. Way to do your part. How are you feeling about all the Star Wars announcements? 52% says excited. 24% who asked for these figures, and 23% said indifferent. So that's basically a 50-50 split on excited and not really giving a shit about them. So interesting. And I understand why it's very split as well. So before we get into the figures, interesting note from Hot Toys themselves regarding a couple figures that they were actually going to be canceling them. One was the Flash Youngberry, and the other is the that Iron Man figure. I didn't even know that Iron Man figure existed, to be honest. I must have missed that one.
Mhm.
But the Youngberry obviously was interesting because they went all out for the Flash movie, and I guess I thought there would have been enough people interested just to kind of get their hands on that stuff before they kind of DC turns their attention to something new, a new story and whatnot with new characters. But never seen this before. I've been collecting since 2020, so again, not that long for me. But I've never seen something where figures were canceled after being announced. D'Lo, you are our elder statesman. What are your thoughts on this? Is this something you've ever seen before?
Honestly, no, not this far along. Like, I mean, there's been ones that have been close where we expected to get it, and then last second, sure, but nothing after being formally announced. Like, that's usually like a good indication, like we're moving forward with this one here. So, at least from my experience, I tried to do a little research. I can't find one that I can think of that made it this far and then canceled this late. But that kind of goes to show you kind of the direction where Hot Toys is going to go moving forward here. Just, I don't think they're willing to kind of take the hit on figures just to deliver them there. And I personally am actually quite proud of them for taking that step here. I think for collectors, that's a good thing, because if this is something that is not being readily ordered by collectors, then, you know, this is just pushing other things forward. And that's helping with timetables to get things faster to collectors. Hopefully, I hope that's what that's an indication of. But yeah, if it's not something that's being pre-ordered and, you know, there's not a fan base that's truly going to support it, I think it's great that they got rid of these now before, you know, we got into officially 3-4 years waiting for the figure to pop, and then it finally shows up and, you know, no one cares anyways, right? So first time I'm ever seeing this, but I do like the fact that they had the balls to cancel it there. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. You know, cancel this and focus on the other stuff that's got to come out. Marcos, have you seen anything like this? You know, from Hot Toys, you know, being in the game and selling figures and statues. Like, is this something new that you're seeing? Do you think this is something you might see more of in the future?
I hope not see it in the future. I've never seen this before from Hot Toys. Some statue companies do this. I remember QMX, a company that's gone now, but QMX and Chronicle Collectibles and stuff used to do this. That they didn't get a certain amount, they would cancel it. And it would keep all these other people who ordered in limbo if they don't reach a certain point, which is not a good practice. Because this actually does piss off a lot of people. Now, looking at my numbers, and I think anybody, whoever says anything, you, me, anybody out there, it's going to be pure speculation, especially for the Flash one. I don't know why they canceled that one, because there are orders for that one. Because it's a figure that they're never going to make. It's a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is a one and done. The Iron Man piece, which still was a unique piece, a lot of people did not like it. And we did not get a lot of orders from it. And there was a lot of like why kind of things from it. So I do understand that one. But again, this could be all speculation. All of it. And I think it will be. We're never going to know why they did this unless they do it again, which is scary if they do it again.
Right. I think Jazzy wins the comment of the night thus far. He says, I'm surprised Hot Toys didn't slap 300 made worldwide. Instead, they canceled it. Interesting. I like that. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. So Marco said that he was personally distraught. Really liked that goofy design. I know he's been crying himself to sleep over the last day or two about that. But Brick, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think it wasn't really necessary anyways, since they're making the other Flash version? I mean, are you surprised that they went all in with this movie to begin with? Especially with I'm blanking on his name, but the actor of the Flash, all of his backstory kind of going on up to that point.
Ezra
Miller. Yeah,
yep.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was kind of surprised that they went all out, but the thing is they kind of did, and I wish they would have stuck with it. It worries me a little bit on figures nowadays, like Supergirl, for example. I don't think they'll cancel her because, we don't have a Supergirl. They'll keep her, but there's just figures out there that I want to pre-order or that I have pre-ordered that I spend money on, and then another figure is announced and I'm like, I'm going to hold on that because I've got figures on pre-order right now, and then they go ahead and cancel it, where then I miss out on another figure. There's little things like that. I'm sure that didn't happen with a lot of people, but there are scenarios like that where it's like, oh shit, okay. It's also kind of like, how much time did they spend on making this figure? You know what I mean? Like, how did they spend a month? No, I'm sure they spent longer than that. 6 months, to put it out there. How many were near completion? Like, that took time away from other stuff that they could have been doing. I just wish that they would think ahead on this. Everybody kind of knew that this, especially by the time they announced this specific figure from the line, knew that this movie failed, and they still announced it. So why, at that point, why announce it? Now I understand, like, modern suit Batman, the original Flash suit, and Supergirl, even though Supergirl was a little later as well, but everybody kind of knew that movie kind of bombed. Because I remember this happened right after the show, or right during the show or something, that this figure was announced. And it's like, why even go there at that point if you're going to end up canceling? And I'm talking about just specifically here, Young Barry. But why go to that point? And then you do have some people, like, Marcos was saying, that like this figure and maybe even paid it all off. So sure, they get their money back, but maybe they missed on an artisan figure. Maybe they missed on a limited. Go ahead.
Well, Brick, sorry. Let me go back to that. Right, everything you just said too is fantastic, awesome points, but it's all speculations. That's the thing. It's like we're never going to know. You don't exactly get your money back either. That's another thing too. So they're saying, because we're getting the notifications from the only North American distributor, Sideshow, and it's not like, hey, here's your money back, go give it back to everybody else. If you owe money on something else, it's always going to be credit. So credit comes down to me, credit comes down to the person who ordered it. Luckily, we have we have the best, I think, members and customers. I never even call them customers, but in the game, because we're so personal as it is, that people understand. They get it. Okay, yep, add it to this, add it to this, add it to my balance, whatever. But yeah, what's happening with other companies? What are you going to do?
Right.
All this money, they take, let's say, Big Bad Toy Store or somebody else. They took all that money from everybody. Now it's canceled. What are they going to do? Are they going to refund you? Because they're not getting refunded.
Sure.
That's another question right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not a good thing.
That's scary. And another thing too is, like, it worries me to pre-order. I want to go on Delo's level here and just not pre-order, because then it worries me, like, you never know when this is going to happen for any figure. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but if you don't pre-order, you won't get it. If you don't pre-order now, you won't get it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You won't get it.
They're trying to correct what was happening in 2020, 2021.
But then they're going to cancel it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird spot. You're right. It's completely weird.
I think you definitely need to just, be aware. And if it starts happening more and more, then it's a problem. But, this is the first time we've seen it happen. I wasn't overly surprised because Young Barry, I just remember when I saw him, like, this isn't the Flash that I would want. The movie wasn't that great. Are they really going to keep making these figures? They teased Reverse Flash. I'm like, I don't get why they're going all out for this. But then the Batman, they don't go all out. Or, some of these movies that are better.
Well, it goes with licensing too, right? Let's go back to the industry. What was that movie they canceled with Keaton in it? Wasn't it Batgirl?
Batgirl, that's right.
They had a whole lineup. Was it Firefly? And they had some awesome, cool characters. Warner Brothers says nothing. It's gone.
Mhm.
So, maybe Warner Brothers says something here. No, gone. We don't want it. You never know. See, that's the thing is speculation. It'd be crazy if they would come out and say something, but maybe they can't, It is a scary thing. This is not a good thing. It is not a good thing.
Is there
We're
any
guessing.
positives we can take away from this, Marcos? I mean, just kind of looking at it like the glass half full, if you will. I mean, because the point I brought up there a second ago was like, well, if they're not focusing attention on putting out a small, very small batch to where they're clearly losing money on and only servicing a few collectors, is there anything to say that this could be potentially a good thing for collectors with other orders in the pipeline?
I see the good thing is there. I know Hot Toys is expanding. I know they're going with their sister company. Was it Hondo or whatever it is? The X-Men line. I mean, they're expanding in certain ways and getting rid of certain other things. But to be honest with you, man, I wouldn't even know. I'd be speculating too. I'd be making something up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Sneaker, you got any thoughts before we get to Derek's super chat?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just like it hasn't really happened, right? So I guess like this is one of the first times it's happened. I guess. What'd you guys say? That maybe there's one other time. D'Lo, did you think there was one other time this happened?
I thought it, but it wasn't. It didn't make.
Not.
Yeah, it didn't make it that far.
So I think I think this is probably and hopefully just like a really unique circumstance. I think another thing that's like, I guess the one thing that is concerning, and like Marco said, like it's all speculation, but I think one of the things that's concerning is that it's like they're talking about rapid changes in the market and that being part of the reason why they're doing this. So like what does that mean for other figures in the future with what we know is going on in the market? Like with other figures, if this happens to another figure and another figure where this happens,
they're reacting.
Like, are they going to then say, like, are they going to start doing this on a more regular basis? I think like they're calling this like the wording, maybe this part of this is like just a translation thing, but it's like they're highly disappointed in this unusual situation. Like they're kind of like saying they wish they didn't have to do it, almost like not taking like they're trying to make it so like, oh, this is a really unusual situation. We don't want this to happen, but it has to happen. And then like the first sentence is kind of weird. Like, due to unforeseen market alteration, we have been involuntary. Like, I'm not sure what they exactly mean here. Like, were they like forced to cancel this?
Well, no. Don't read too much into this, guys, because you got to remember this was roughly translated.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, this is like a rough translation, so I don't want to look too much into it. But I think the main thing, like I said, the main thing is we know what's happening in the market right now. And it seems like, according to this, that they're canceling those due to just a lack of, like, basically a lack of orders. I guess, like, is my take on it. So, like Marco said, it's all speculation. It's too bad. Like, it's unfortunate. You don't want to see this happen, right? Because you don't want this to have an effect on anything else really moving forward. And really, it's like, it's just bad for the hobby overall to like see something like this happen and have something be canceled. Nobody wants that to happen, right?
And to more speculation, it's like, okay, and like just seeing my orders and then just kind of the trend, like the what if piece, I get it. It was very, very left field. It was just completely weird. It wasn't even to like scale. It was like 1/6 smaller. Well, it was to scale to the character, but it's cartoony and whatever. It didn't really fit anybody's collection, and I get it. But the Flash one did have a lot of. We had a good amount of orders for it. But what these two have in common that maybe speculate was these two things weren't supposed to happen. Because I know that What If episode was supposed to be in season 1, but they forced it into season 2 for some reason. And it didn't make sense to anything in the storyline. And then they kind of made sense in the end. And then the Flash, they weren't supposed to use the character, but then they said they were going to use the actor. You understand? Yeah. That's the only thing I think of. But then again, they have another Flash with him, right? So who the hell knows?
This Flash was really cool because it had like the Batman suit with like the spray paint on it that he made with the Flash logo. Like that was really cool. Like it was something different. I'm not going to act like I had it pre-ordered. I did not, but for those who wanted it, I kind of feel bad for it. I mean, that was a cool looking piece.
Let's just hope it doesn't happen again.
Right.
Yeah. Then we're in trouble.
This Chrome Cody's getting canceled.
I'm not worried about this happening. We have Triple C out there, 2500 limited, still still
Still going
be
strong.
made.
Triple C.
I don't think that's gonna be his nickname. That's gonna stick. But I think this is probably going to be just kind of a unique situation when the dust clears and we've kind of all kind of calmed down to this. Because I mean, for all the reasons you guys have already said, I mean, these all had some kind of, I don't know, issues with them. And I guess the nice way to put it there, issues with the actor from Flash, issues with, the what if line. People weren't really, really feeling that one. I mean, none of the what if figures have done really well. I don't think anybody's really crying out there for what. So, I mean, it's all very niche stuff, right? And Hot Toys is trying to focus on things that are going to push units. So, I think at the end of the day, this is probably more just a business call where they were saying like, hey, this is our slate for the foreseeable future. What do we want to do with this here? How can we improve this, that, and the other, whatever they're trying to do to get on track with delivering what they want to deliver. And they probably looked at this and said, hey, you know what? How bad are the losses on this one? What's the end net zero profit to us here? Can we afford to not do this one? And I think they just kind of said it, and it's just probably just dollars and cents, and said, yeah, you know what? We don't really need to worry about this one. We'll take a small hit, but we'll save more money if we don't do it. And I think that's what it just came down to.
Yeah, that could be it. That could be it.
Collection Obsession says though, but how can it be a lack of orders if Barry was waitlisted?
Well, it's because the pre-order wait listing. Sorry, Dilo. That's what it is. It's crazy because this is the reason we don't want this to happen in an industry-wise thing is you only got 30 days. You really have 30 days to pre-order. That's how it goes. You have 30 days. 30 days to establish the edition size. That's for everything Sideshow does, which Sideshow once again is a North American distributor. Whatever they dictate is whatever Hot Toys is going to be dictated in North America. And I love to see the Toy Wonderland emails and stuff saying, we're waiting for the second and third batch. There is no second or third batch, people. That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. I'm telling you that now. There's one batch, and that's it. Period. We'll always be that way. So 30 days. Now all of a sudden we have to weigh our money, and like how Brick was saying, do we stop pre-ordering this to get this because I only have a certain amount of funds, but then I got this, and then this one got canceled, and I have 30 days, and now I'm screwed because they're only going to make a certain amount now. This is not COVID anymore. This is a big deal. If it happens again, then
I agree. If it happens again,
that's a big deal. It's like, what's going on?
I think that's a different conversation if it happens.
Especially if it happens again within a few months.
Right. I was going to say, depending on, is it for another 4 years or 5 years from now? But Casablanca says he'd use Commander Cody's reflection to look at his balls. Nothing more.
I'm gonna take a shot for him. Cheers. We're good.
Yeah. Well played.
Speaking of shots, I got to go back up.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go back up. Okay.
Trying to take a breather here, Graham.
You got Derek. He's $9.99 super chat, dude. Thank you so much. I don't know. I can't tell you thank you enough. I do appreciate the generosity and just helping out the channel. But what is one figure you guys would be upset they canceled from your pre-order list and one you would be okay with? And then also next round.
I like that second part. Which one would you be okay with? Like, which one would you be like, okay, good, thank God. Like, I was worried about that one.
Let's start with a pre-order that obviously you'd be pretty upset with. D'Lo, I know it's you only have like one or two, so it should be pretty easy for you.
I mean, I don't really have anything on pre-order. I just got things secured.
No, yeah, you've got a couple on pre-order.
I've got Tech over there. I guess maybe that would probably be the one that upsets me the most.
Ooh, yeah.
Suck.
Like, if I'm just so close to finishing my line and Tech randomly, I don't think it's going to happen. So please, no one panic in the chat. But if worst case scenario, I'd lose my shit if it was Tech after all this collecting I've been doing here. Something that I wouldn't be so upset with here. I mean, again, I'm making up a fake pre-order list for you guys to play along, but let me see. Oh, Triple C.
Triple
C, probably.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. How about you, Sneaker?
What one would I be upset if they canceled? Kind of want to go like, I mean, there's some really like top tier figures, but one that I would be like, that'd be a real bummer, I guess, is like the Sand Trooper and the Dewback. Like if they had that announced and then they just like canned it.
That's a good one, man.
That would be like, That was like one a lot of people thought that they would never ever do. I remember when like Sideshow Con happened and everyone's like, "There's no way. This is Graveyard forever."
And we never will. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, and then they obviously announced it. So that one would be a bummer. One that I'd be okay with, and probably, I guess that's on my pre-order list that I'd be okay with them canceling. I could honestly probably do without. I probably would say like the black suit Peter Parker from Spider-Man 2. I like that figure. I think it's gonna be a cool figure, but I feel like I would be perfectly happy with just having the advanced suit and then the Miles upgraded suit like from the game. I don't like, this is a cool figure and I'm gonna be happy to have it, but I don't absolutely need it from my pre-order list. So yeah.
That's a good one. How about you, Brick?
I think the one I'd be most upset with is my most anticipated one, and that is Spider-Punk from Across the Spider-Verse. I'm super excited for that. So if they canceled that, I'd be worried about Spider-Verse figures. It would be this whole thing for me. One that I think I'd be okay with, it's going to be a little controversial, and that's I think that's Darth Vader. I think from Return of the Jedi. Yeah. And only because we have a lot of Vaders already. You know, I'd be upset, like that's a Vader I really want, but I'd be like, there's other Vaders out there. I'll just go get them.
But we can have 50 freaking Wandas, right? Wanda's okay.
Come on,
She's
Wanda's
safe.
Spider-Man.
This is Artisan
guys,
Wanda,
this
all
is
right?
Wanda.
Shut
She has
your
new
mouth.
hair.
This is Artisan Wanda. It's different. All right. No. But yeah, I think if they canceled this Vader, I'd go change my mind and get Kenobi Vader. So I'd be okay with that.
I think for me, well, now it would be Jack Sparrow, Artisan Jack Sparrow, since I just sold mine.
You're all in.
So I'd be pissed if they canceled that. As far as one that I wouldn't be upset, it's tough because I don't pre-order a lot. But I'm trying to think what I do have pre-order. The one that pops in my head would be Mantis, and it's only because I don't know if they're ever going to finish that Guardians line. So I guess if they canceled her, I already don't have a full lineup, and I don't know if I'll ever have a full lineup. So I guess, that's the only one that I can think of. But I still want her.
It's like Tech with me and Bad Batch. Like I'm so close to the end. I want to complete that line. Yeah, I would put that up there too. She may not be like that huge of a character by herself, but as a team, yeah, she's invaluable.
But I was saying I wouldn't be upset.
Oh, you wouldn't be upset? What's wrong with you? Are you a real fan?
That's the only one I said I could think of.
I thought it was one you couldn't. Oh, yeah, that's true because you said Jack Sparrow.
Yeah,
I don't know if I agree with that one. I mean, wow,
I don't have much pre-ordered.
Vader and Guardians Mantis. What is wrong with you guys?
Hold on.
What am I supposed to
I said Vader,
pick?
and then I would change to go to another Vader. It's not like I hate Vader here, okay?
Sounds like you hate Vader.
Vader hater.
Okay,
I get what Brick's saying.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jedi, and I get what you're saying too. Sort of.
We need every Wanda, guys. Everyone.
All right. Moving on.
I hate that question because now Hot Toys
It almost
like,
it comes across like you don't want it,
okay.
but these are
Right.
pre-orders, so obviously we want it. But
no, it's great.
Yeah.
Great couple questions though overall.
and then another amazing gesture from Daniel, a $20 super sticker.
Man.
Cheers.
I'm gonna have to
Dave,
get
go
another
get a drink.
glass.
I've been purposely trying not to drink unless some of this stuff comes up so that I can afford to drink.
God dang it.
But dude, seriously, thank you so much. That is super generous. Yeah.
You're crazy. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. I like you, but you're crazy.
That is a crazy gesture. Thank you so much. Yeah, how you figure things? More cancellations are coming. We'll see. We got the Mall Fiend in the house. What's going on? Kenny Lang here as well.
I'll be back. So we get some more money for you guys. I'll be back. I'll get blasted. Just keep sending $20. I'll be happy.
I hope Supergirl isn't on the chopping block. I don't.
I hope
so.
not.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Although, like, I guess I'm like 50-50 on whether or not I'd be surprised on that.
Easy.
Just knowing that DC's like rebooting, we're getting a new Supergirl, like. But I think now's the time. We need the what's her name? Sasha Kaye, right? Am I getting that right? If I remember. Yeah, Kaye. anyways, we need her. She was an awesome Supergirl. So
Joe P in the house. It's got a great comment here that we're gonna need probably Marcos for. He says, "I'm done pre-ordering for a while with how long they're taking to get the figures to sideshow/retailers." Dude, you are not alone. It is. I try to be patient and I try not to say anything, but people. Correct me if I'm wrong. People don't have their C-3PO, and didn't that come out in January?
Dude, there's so many. Like you have C-3PO. People have already forgotten.
I don't have my Vader.
Super Battle Droid. Like people forgot about that figure. It's out. It's released. Not nowhere on anybody's shelves. It's met. Like I've seen. We always talk about Chinese New Year and all that stuff like that. And we kind of give it a pass for a few months.
Wow.
But now we're days away from May, and people are still waiting on Vaders, still waiting on Batmans. It's weird.
Well, and the
weird.
fact that I don't even have an email means it's at least 10 days out, right? Because usually it's like, hey, we'll have it. I mean, sometimes it's sooner, but like I'm not Casablanca. How You Figure says I don't even have my Catwoman. I mean, that was a while ago. Does everybody have their Batman? I'd be curious to
I've been seeing shops.
I don't have my Toby yet. That's what I don't have my
3PO. Standard Batman,
Return of the Jedi 3PO yet.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
So Joe said he had a great
Takes forever and a half.
He says, "I'm done pre-ordering for a while with how long they're taking to get figures to sideshow/retailers." Any insight on that? Like because
I know exactly what's going on.
It used to be pretty good, maybe a month. And sometimes even before the figure was released, you'd get a notification, hey, it's going to be shipping out. But lately, last 6-ish months, it has been a crawl for like Sideshow, plus whoever's getting their figures from Sideshow. So I guess
everybody gets it from Sideshow. Everybody.
Right.
Yeah, especially in North America. So to answer that question,
what's going
Joe,
on with that crawl? Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. It's dictated by China and Hong Kong. So what happened is during COVID, Hong Kong you were getting them way faster in Hong Kong. And guys, I'm not saying bad things about pop. Well, yeah, I am.
Hold on, Marco.
Full screen.
Let me just flash something quick before you get into it.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ooh, I like that. Cool. Okay, so because Joe he threw out something that I see in a lot of the 1/6 community, and it's not a bad thing if you're patient or impatient. You're just that kind of person. Okay, if you want your figures faster, you will pay more. Okay, You're paying them from a flipper, Pop Collectibles, Toy Wonderland. You might not get it. You will not get it. You could get it. That's the price you're paying. I will emphasize this again. Pop Collectibles and all those other places are not real companies. They are not companies. They're a bunch of guys who are just flipping the stuff for you, and they get it faster because they get it directly from Hot Toys, and then they ship it to you. Okay? So what happens is when Sideshow has thousands and thousands of these Hot Toys coming, back in the day, they would get them about a month, like you were right, about a month or so before anybody after Hong Kong gets them. Then they try to combat that. And then remember at that moment, there was like 6 months where they were getting them at the same time. Boom, Hong Kong would get
one of them, yeah.
Yeah, and Sideshow would have them right there. Yep, we got them too, sucker. But that took a lot of pressure onto the retailers. Because what's happening is Sideshow would be like, here's your $50,000 bill. Here's your $60,000 bill. It's like, whoa. A lot of retailers cannot take that. Okay.
Sure.
And most, I think on the average, most comic book shops and most retailers in North America maybe get 4 or 5 of the same Hot Toy. That's it. That's how many units. Now, somebody like us that we take 40, 50 at a time of each one, sometimes more, you're talking $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 stuff. But to answer his question, what's going on now is you're talking about a Chinese New Year that just passed in February. Okay, these are little things that people don't see it, but Chinese New Year was a whole entire month. Mm-hmm. May 1st is going to be another 2-week vacation for China. And then China's having another outbreak of a new virus. They haven't said anything yet, but they have a new virus there, and it's kind of being contained. But I think a personal thing, which is complete speculation too, is China continues to make excuses to delay freights to keep the margins high. Because you're talking about like 2018, 2017. I know this is all kind of math weird shit. So you're talking about like a freight would cost you $6,500, $4,500, and then all of a sudden it jumped up to $60,000. You know how much money they're making off of us? Quadruple, right?
Right.
So I think what's going on is that and then now things are coming in batches because there's always a different excuse coming in. So that's why, like, I just got my Vaders in. I just got 6 Tobys, and I'm getting another 6 coming next week. And then I haven't got my Padmes yet. So things are coming in waves now. So people expect that. So ignore everything I just said and then say, well, expect Sideshow to get things and retailers to get things in batches. Here and there, here and there, here and there. So that's what's going on. And it's going to continue to go on throughout the year.
I mean, I appreciate, getting that take, from you and at least getting some insight of what's happening. So there's not much you can do about it, and like you said, if you want it sooner, you're going to have to pay more.
Pay more.
And sometimes, though, if there's an issue with the figure, it's also going to be hard to get that fixed or send it back. So just keep that in mind, too. But, I mean, every once in a while, I know I'll pay. If it makes sense, I'll get it day one. But
you guys are different, right? I mean, you guys are YouTubers.
Right.
You need it. You need it in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm poor, except for Derek helping me out tonight. So, interesting. A couple of people said, though, Back to the Future DeLorean could be canceled. I'd be okay. Somebody said, I hope they don't cancel back. Or do you think they would cancel it? I don't think so. I just still think the DeLorean is it's an iconic vehicle, even if it is from the third one. So I don't know. I don't see that happening. Do you guys?
No,
I don't want to get into like what
would be crazy if they cancel the
vehicle. They cancel.
I don't want to give this topic energy. If I'm being honest, like I want this to be what we thought it might be. It's a one and done situation. 2 very peculiar choices to begin with. The pre-orders weren't there. We moved on, but. You're talking sacrilegious stuff like DeLorean's being canceled? Like, no, that's not happening. Come on.
Wine coolers, come on.
Right. Wine coolers. What are you talking about? Everything I'm saying too is completely
straight
bullshit.
whiskey.
That's it. I'm grabbing some liquor.
I want you guys to.
We're having a good time tonight. I hope you guys are having a good time too. I hope you guys are drinking milk or water or bourbon or rum
eating
or
some
whatever.
cereal.
Eating some cereal and hanging out with us. So.
You should have a segment called like Cereal Talk or something.
Right.
The last episode.
Derek, though, we do have a new member to the Wolfpack.
Wow.
Thank you so much for taking that extra step and being a member of the channel. With that, you unlock perks like emojis, shout outs at every video, as well as members only polls, members only giveaways. So thank you for being a member of the Wolfpack. Do appreciate that. I'm trying to see if I've already given him one of these videos, but yeah, just thank you so much because I don't have anything in the doc. All right. Yeah, Joe says C3PO, Super Battle Droid, Vader, Toby, Catwoman. I can't believe Catwoman. That feels like forever ago. People waiting for it. It's crazy. Padme finally shipped yesterday.
Yeah, some people have it, some people don't. Like, so C3PO is completely backlogged for me, but I just got emails of Padme and Super Battle Droids, and all of a sudden they might say, "Yeah, you got them," and all of a sudden I only get 6.
Right.
But I ordered X amount. So just be very patient, and it's just part of the hobby. It really is. Just be very patient. As long as you know you're getting it and somebody's communicating with you, you should be okay. But that's just the way it goes, man. It's out of their control.
It is tougher a little bit for us because I definitely do want to do more reviews, but at the same time, you can't be paying a quarter more than what the figure's worth every time, and you're going to go broke doing that too. And even if you're just not a YouTuber, like, it's just tough. So I don't think I'm considered an influencer because I didn't get the in-art Batman, so I'm just like you guys. So
well, yeah, you're not paying. Yeah, you're not these numbers they want, and you don't have. It's all about
Exactly.
money, right? To them, it doesn't really
Right.
matter who you are. They don't care if you're a human being or not. You could be AI as long as you have the numbers. They don't care.
AI, man, that's getting scary. We got Darth Kibbles in the house. Just wanted to drop in and say, hey, can't watch live tonight, but we'll catch the replay. I had both Flash's Batman Supergirl pre-order because I thought it would be great display. That's true. I mean, they would look cool, and the figure itself looked good.
I agree.
I have Keaton Flash Batman still, but I did cancel my Supergirl.
You have the modern suit?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, nice.
But I don't think I need Supergirl or the Flash at this point. So I've kind of cooled on that movie, but I'm still a huge Keaton fan, so it's something that I do want. But he says, with the young Flash being canceled, I think I'll ditch the other Flash and Supergirl too. I mean, that's kind of, again, it's where I was at. So I'm just going with Batman, and that's all I'm getting from the line.
Kind of goes to like the Guardian stuff, right? We don't have a Drax, so people don't pre-order or want the other figures because you're not getting the whole set. Now that this young Flash is canceled, I can see a lot of this happening too.
Yeah.
True. All in or not in at all. you know? Or just Batman. Yeah.
Right.
I did not. There's no way. Grim dropped 800 on Crosshair by telling us not to pay 10% above sticker. No, I did not pay maybe half that. So, no, don't listen to this guy, people. He is not telling the truth.
Yeah, you got him before he was like, probably when he was around 600. I'm not saying you paid that, but I'm saying like when he was up there.
Right. Yeah, I got mine for much less than
Had
that.
Tilo go to the liquor store. Like, all right, I'm gonna go get a bottle. Be back in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm in class 2 now. This is it, and I go big, man. Gotta
It's
go
number
big.
4.
Oh,
Marcos ain't
fantastic.
messing around tonight.
And again, mine aren't as big as yours, so
Yeah, but that's good stuff, though. That's good
That's
stuff.
what she said.
drinking an 8.
All right, I just closed this poll about the cancellation. So, how are you feeling about Hot Toys canceling 2 figures? We had 44 votes. That's okay, but we could do better. 45% said it's fine. No one wanted them. 45% said it's a little concerning, and 9% said I'm sad. So, Tilo, he's listening.
Oh, hello.
You got coffee?
Some coffee. What you got?
Kahlua.
Boop.
Oh, the
good
blue
shit.
label is
Beautiful,
making an
beautiful,
appearance.
Okay.
Welcome to the show, Dilo. We are an hour and 18 minutes in, and we haven't even talked about a figure yet. So,
Normal show.
man,
All right.
Sneaker's just
Sounds
bored out
good.
of his freaking mind. Look at this guy.
Man.
Look at him.
Full screen the rest of the
Bored.
show.
He's bored.
When are we going to talk about figures, guys?
Dilo says, take a shot. Thanks for the $2 super chat, Dilo.
Here we go.
This bottle might be gone. And I hope not, because that would mean I'm pretty much dead. But
I just opened this. Probably be halfway by the night.
Wow.
AZ, what's going on, my friend? Frank, thank you for being here. Hashtag thank Frank. Hope you're doing well. Frank also dabbles in Hot Toys and statues. Deloicious. Very good. I like that.
The shit he comes up with, I love it.
In true Hispanic heritage, you have to have the black label.
Bro, it's blue. I got blue label.
He went a step, 2 steps above that, 3 steps. Really?
3 steps, yeah.
Yeah. But all right, guys.
Blue
Are we
is
ready?
good shit.
So
Oh yeah.
Sneaker hasn't said anything in like half an hour. I'm gonna let him take the
Not true.
wheel here. Not true.
Not true.
So Hot Toys has been hitting us over the head with these
Oh, we're
figure
starting with the
announcements.
banger.
I'm literally going from the Facebook page. I'm going from oldest to most recent. So we have the BT1 sneaker for people that aren't true Star Wars fans like myself. Because we just watched the OT and
Wow.
whatnot.
Wow.
Explain where you've seen BT1 and what this is part of. Is this part of the droids that they have been teasing in the last couple weeks?
Yeah, first of all, shame on you.
Yeah, I mean,
Second
just
of all-
watching OT is not good enough anymore.
No, but yeah, so this is crazy too, because right when I saw this, I was like, damn, why did this like not come to my mind when we were thinking about like dark side droids? Because like basically for the dark side event, this is the perfect this and 000, the perfect, two droids to announce if you're going to do dark side. So these droids are they're in the comics, basically. That's why it says like they're branded as comics, but they're in the Darth Vader comics, and then they're also in the Dr. Aphra comics. So they're basically like 2 assassin droids for Darth Vader that like do these crazy missions. Like that's literally, they're literally like assassin droids. So it's actually pretty cool. Like they're actually like pretty decent comics too, if you care about comics and stuff. But for the people who don't, you're not really going to care too much about this. So I get kind of both sides of the coin with this one of, if you care about the comics and you've read that comic line, or there's also a Dr. Aphra. I don't know if it's like on hard copy now, but I know she had an audiobook. So there's basically in the comics, that's the kind of the short version of it. But yeah.
So you're getting this?
I'm likely, I am going to get this at some point because I got the 000. So basically what happens is Sideshow limits to 2,000 000, and then it's like they automatically are going to sell 2,000 BT1s, because getting one without the other is kind of just doesn't make sense. So it's kind of perplexing that like one of them is limited, because then I'm like, well, if you get both of them together, like what's the market for just having one of them? That's where I feel like it gets kind of interesting. But overall, I think they're cool. Yeah, I think this is a perfect set to do for dark side droids. Like I said, they're literally assassin droids for Darth Vader. Like it doesn't really get more dark side than that, I guess, when it comes to droids. So there you go.
So let's just say you
break.
missed out on 000.
That was good.
Thank you. Thank you.
What could you do with the BT1? Could you put him next to Vader? I mean,
Sure. I mean, you
next
could
to
have
R2
him.
do it with your other droids.
You could put him like next to a Vader and display somewhere. But yeah, that's like, therein lies the question of like, for me personally, I wouldn't just want one. It doesn't really, like, they go together. So it'd be weird to only have one. Like if I didn't get if I really wanted both and I missed out on the lottery for 000, probably would have to go hunt that down before even considering getting BT1.
Okay. So
Cool
are you
looking droid,
happy?
though.
Are you excited about this? I mean, how does this make you
Yeah.
feel, being that you have a little bit of skin in the game? It doesn't mean anything to me. So like, how does
It's cool, but I
feel?
know it's like, I'm excited about it. I like it, but I also like know about it. I read the comics. The Darth Vader comic is actually really, if you have not read the Darth Vader comic, like this is what I always tell people too about, like there's movie Vader, but like Darth Vader does some crazy stuff in the novels and in the comics. Like there's like, a lot more menacing stuff with Darth Vader when it comes to like the comics. So they're like, if you're into the comics, then yeah, but like I said, I'm into it because I know about it, but I could see why other people would just say, have no clue who these droids are, really don't care about this release whatsoever.
Yeah, let's just get into 000 while we're at it too, because it's just here. So
I mean, that's pretty.
You secured 000.
Yeah, I kind of just
allow
like, I feel like you could say
limited.
the same. You could say the same thing about kind of everything I said. Kind of just intermingles both of them, really, in general, as far as like they just both go together. I wouldn't want to have one without the other. This is like, well, I guess it's not even at the level of like R2 and like R2D2 and C3PO, because you could display them in different spots technically separately, but it's still like they go together, right? So
do these guys like, fuck shit up, or is it just
they are assassins
They kill
for Darth
everything.
Vader.
Okay.
They're
they kill
I wasn't
weaponized.
sure if it was like C3PO but different colors.
No,
or,
they are
you know.
weaponized. They are
Yeah.
literally weaponized droids.
Nice.
Like they are. It's pretty crazy some of the stuff that happens in the comics, because they can get kind of wild with like some of the comic material and like what the missions are and stuff and what they actually do. So like, yeah, they're like pretty crazy for droids. Yeah.
000 goes RoboCop on you and spikes you in the neck.
I mean, the dude's literally got like BT1 has like a Gatling gun attached to his body.
Man. Okay. All right. Well,
So yeah, I mean, I feel like you can just speak to both of them because they both go together really well, and that kind of sums it up where they're from. So I get it. I get why people are like, I do not care whatsoever, because if you don't read the comic, you don't know.
Right. Cool. D'Lo, you getting these?
I might get that BT1. I'm not gonna lie.
What would you
Kinda
do
like
with
that
him?
one there.
Because
Oh, that's
Sneaker just
nice.
said you'd have a hard time displaying him if you don't get the 000. So I want to know
No.
what's
Yeah, I
drawing
want
you
to hear
to him.
this.
So first of all, zero attachment to this figure other than the fact that I think it looks cool. Just gonna put it out there. Do I know what it is? No. Do I know anything about it? Absolutely not. Is it cool? Black and red? Hell yeah. I'm
Yeah,
interested.
badass.
No, for
Oh,
me,
this
like, hey,
guy.
listen, I try to keep like myself grounded and trying to like be responsible with what I pick. But every once in a while, I do see something that just kind of catches my eye, and I'm like, I don't have a reason why I want it. I just do. I don't know. I can't explain it to anybody. For me, I'm thinking to myself, man, I've got the Kenobi Darth Vader.
Mhm.
I got Grand Inquisitor. I'm banking on them making, the 25 family members of the Inquisitors, or what they call themselves, right?
The sisters and the brothers.
Right.
Okay.
No, I know I'm teasing, but yeah, you know what I'm getting with this here.
I get you.
What's up, brother? Anyway, but I mean, as far as like, I have like an aesthetic that I want to create in my collection where it's like dark side related, and I think this would just be cool because I mean, it's just a change of
pull up
like having an
Droid, right?
R2D2 with like all my OT stuff and having something cool like this is like, okay, this is like a dark version of it, which is supposed to be, and I just think it looks neat, and like I don't feel like I want to like just overthinking and just say I like the figure, I think it looks cool, I like the accessories that comes with it, I like the color scheme, and I think it'll fit well with my collection. I think that's all the explanation I need for myself on this one here. So, not a true diehard, don't know anything about this guy other than I like it and I want it.
Interesting. I just got one thing to say to that. Unreal, D'Lo. I'm just kidding. Marcos, what are your thoughts on Hot Toys announcing these figures? Do you think it's good? Do you think they should focus on more iconic stuff that hasn't come out yet? Do you think this is like gonna gravitate towards, more than just Steve and D'Lo, or what are your thoughts?
It will. I mean, if you like droids, some people like mechanical things.
Some people just like to collect droids in general.
Yeah, droids. Some
fair.
people like Iron Man suits. Some people like just a mechanical feel for it. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. On our end, of the 4 that have dropped, the 5 that have dropped, maybe this one is not one of the ones that has been like ignored. People have ordered it a lot, so I think it's fantastic. I know exactly who these 2 are. I am a big Star Wars kind of nerd too, so I get it. Yeah, no, I think it's fantastic. But I think Hot Toys is expanding. They're expanding into a million things, and I think that's why they're cutting back on certain things. But it's great. I just don't understand why they made the triples. Well, you know what? Every year, this time of year after Chinese New Year, they do have this big like drop, right? They have this drop of like 5, 6, 7 characters all at once. They do it every year. If you go back, they do it, and then some are exclusive, and some are not. Or some of them might have one exclusive hologram piece or one little tiny piece that will force you to buy it from Sideshow, or say, you know what, am I going to pay $70 extra for this little piece of plastic, or am I going to, you know what I'm saying? They do this every year, and I think they're not done yet. I think there will drop a couple more before the week's over, or maybe into the next week. But to answer your question, it's fantastic. I think it's great.
Really quick, Marcos, do you think we're getting an Emperor 2.0 from Return of the Jedi?
I don't see why not. I would say if I was Hot Toys, if I was them, I'd say, you know what? I think it's time to drop a Grievous. Just because.
Hell yeah.
Let's drop that
Marcos.
Grievous. It's in the trailer. He's there. He's in the promo, and it's time to make it right? Because Sideshow did their thing, and they tried twice, and a lot of people didn't like it. So let's do it. Boom. Shit, we'll make it half die cast.
Whoa, you heard it here first.
$600. Boom, there you go.
Oh,
There you
you
go.
lost.
It's a complex
Hold
thing.
on, hold on.
I'm telling you.
Come on, Marcus, chill out.
I'm sorry, that's the way it goes, man. Hot Toys could easily, come out with accessory packs and stop the bullshit, right? No, they want an extra figure.
Graham, you know what you have to hit right now. Hit the bite. You
I
know,
know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
no, you have one job.
If you think this is the ass-kissingest son you ever saw, give me a hell yeah. What?
Is that it?
Like, no, the Will Ferrell one.
Okay.
Read
Well,
the
we're not going to
room.
play 3 in a row, but
No,
man.
we're over it.
anyways. We
Sorry.
got Hot Toys Hotline in the house. He says new Cos babies
Connor.
just dropped.
The Jar Jar.
You got the wrong show.
Dude, a
Connor.
Jar Jar cost
Thank you for
baby
being
would
here,
be
though.
pretty sweet. Not gonna lie.
Anybody have any Cos babies?
No, but I'd get a Jar Jar.
There you go.
That's probably all the Jar Jar you're getting.
I know.
Brick, I know you're going to be short and sweet. What are your thoughts? You getting these?
It looks cool, but I'm with D'Lo. I mean, when he says it looks cool, but I'm not gonna get it. No, I'm good. I just
it, though.
It's really cool for those who know who this character is, what they do. I just feel like the figures that dropped, 80% of them they look very similar to each other. That black and red, which is cool, but that just doesn't go with my collection. It's not my thing. I do love Star Wars. I just have no idea who these characters are, so I'm good. But I do think it's cool when you guys were talking about like kind of going outside of the box, kind of going like a new route. Like I think that's really cool that Hot Toys is doing that and kind of testing the waters there. So kudos to them. Also kudos to like having these teases, the build up into coming out with these figures. Like, you had the droid picture, you had the dark side picture. I love stuff like that because it kind of keeps you on your toes and it's exciting. So
They're really good at throwing us for a loop because like
Yeah.
you put all these droids here and you're like, oh, which one are they going to remake? But really they just give you one like from comic book that is just out there. Like not saying it's bad or anything, but like they're just good at misdirection and whatnot. So
But I am happy that they're doing this with comic books or like novels and video games. I hope they do that with more like they kind of have done it with Marvel. I hope they do it more with like DC. Like they got the Batman 85, right? How cool would it be to get like old comic book accurate Batman suits or like that blue and gray suit that we always talk about? Like,
Yeah, baby.
that'd be really cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
By that.
You say that, but that's funny. So in the statue world, Martine Canali just came out with a classic 1980s, late 90s, long ear, blue Batman statue that's absolutely beautiful, and everybody took a shit on it. Because they're not used to it. They don't, because you're talking about fans of the comics and then fans of movies who just want to see Affleck, or whatever generation it is right now.
Sure.
Who's right or wrong, it doesn't make any sense. But that statue is, I understand it because I remember those comic books, but 90% everybody's just shit on it. And it's like,
well, that sucks because other companies might look at how that's selling and how certain things sell. Like, oh well, you see the statue company, they did something like that and then it got shit on. So why would we make a 1/6 figure kind of thing? So you worry about that.
Yeah.
So, can I just tell like a quick story about these droids because I think it's kind of cool. So, like I don't know, like if you guys know about like Vader finds out that Vader finds out that Luke basically destroyed the Death Star by Boba Fett tells him in the comic, like Luke Skywalker was the one, and then he realizes he has a son. So like there's this comic, there's like a part in the comic where he like sends, I think, Dr. Aphra with the droids to go talk to like basically interrogate the guy who buried Padme. And like they interrogate him to find out that like Padme actually birthed a boy, and then like 000 just like kills him.
what?
Like they interrogate him. Yes, like that's the type of droids that they were. So like that's what I'm saying. Like the comics are just kind of crazy when it comes to this stuff, but it's just crazy. Like you'd never know about it if you don't read the comics.
So the comics,
I don't think so.
That's
I'm in
not.
the middle of asking a question. The comics aren't canon though, right?
yes,
No, they are.
They are
canon.
Yeah.
They're 100% canon.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is like after Disney like took over and all the it's like all the canon comic runs. Yeah,
Okay.
After 20
Novels
whatever
are
it
and
was.
everything else. Yeah, everything is.
Yeah. But it's just like
Gotcha.
crazy. That's the type of stuff like that's what the droids were involved in, and It's kind of crazy. Vader doing some crazy shit, man.
Yeah, that's nuts.
How many?
God.
Sorry, Steve. How many
Hmm.
Star Wars fans go that deep, right?
Yeah, right.
How many Star Wars fans know that Luke fought Vader before he fought Vader before he fought him in Empire?
Yeah, it's like
They don't know
there's
that.
some. I can't keep up with the comics. Like I try
just
to
can't.
read like
So
Spark
much.
Notes because there's
Right.
like the comic runs are too long and there's just too many of them. Like I can't read every single one, but I try to keep up with the notes of the main points of all of them.
Oh yeah, there's tons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Queso says, I thought Vader found out about his son because Palpatine sensed it.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
No, I remember the comic books. That was the first 10.
Yeah, there's like a
issues.
you can look at like I'm sure you could find a picture of it online of like him having the conversation with Boba Fett.
So Brick, you're not getting 000 or BT1. Could I talk you into Star Killer?
Ooh, there we go, baby.
Ooh.
Yeah. This
Really?
is
Yeah?
no. I'm just no. No.
Come on, he's got a lightsaber.
Yeah, I mean he's pretty cool. It's Edward Scissorhands with a lightsaber. I mean, I get it. It's pretty sweet.
More Freddy Krueger, but whatever.
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah,
There you
what's
go.
going
That
on
works. Yeah, I mean it's
that
it's pretty
leather
cool.
outfit.
But I worry about that. I don't know. Again, it's the same thing, man. I don't really know. Revan is one that I somewhat know. Everybody talks about Revan. I haven't heard a single thing about Starkiller until he was announced, and everybody's freaking out like, "Oh, Starkiller."
Prayers are answered.
And it's my fault. It's not Hot Toys or Star Wars' fault.
No,
I'm
it's not your fault.
I mean, it's my fault. Like I don't know the history. I don't know anything about this character. I mean, I'm excited for people who are though. Just like if I was excited for a figure that was made for another line that not a lot of people know about. Like I get it. It's exciting, and like I said, I'm really happy for those who really wanted this. I know a lot of people talked about Starkiller when they're making predictions. So that they came out with this and Revan, like awesome. But
people talk, people ask, people get, and it's not enough.
Yeah, I need a drink too. Come on now.
I think the biggest complaint for this one is it doesn't have the head sculpt, but it's not.
Yeah,
that's not part of the he doesn't have one at this moment.
Yeah, is he pretty like evil? Like how does he?
This is not canon.
Don't ask questions, Brick. Sneakers
this isn't
just gonna
canon.
use this against
This is
you.
not canon.
No,
This
because
is
if it's not canon,
Yeah.
he can't use it against me. It doesn't matter. So
It's not
hey,
canon.
No, Sneaker will use it against you.
Dude, Starkiller's crazy, man.
this from the video game.
It's a video.
Yeah, man.
This dude took down a
Not all of us play
a
video
Star
games,
Destroyer with
guys.
the
Yeah, he
Force,
did.
bro.
Yeah, Tristan said he was OP. He really was. Like
He also
honestly,
kills Darth Vader.
Vader kills him.
yes.
Was there like
I thought Vader died in Return of the
Vader
Jedi.
died. Come on,
Vader's not.
he's not.
He kills Luke and Leia if you get the.
because like
the
in Force
DLC.
Unleashed, like
Somehow
this is
Vader
kind of like
returned.
Canon, everybody. It's not
Now
canon.
it's getting weird, right? If you get the DLC, he does everything. I mean, he beats the shit.
I
out
want to talk about something.
All right.
I'd like to say something.
I'd like to say this is all making me
yeah.
my mind blow
Another
up.
thing is like this is like a version in the game that's like it's based on DLC, right? So I
Yeah,
think that's
totally.
where people are like, oh, this
Right.
is like kind of a what if
This is
DLC
DLC?
version of Starkiller where he
A
goes
what if of
crazy
a
on
fiction
Darth
of a
Vader.
fiction, right?
Gotcha.
People want.
Brick and I are boycotting this shit, just so y'all know.
You know, he's cool looking. He's always
He's
been
badass.
cool looking, but people wanted this head sculpt, and that's impossible because you have to pay a lot more money for it. You
I'll
just
tell you,
can't.
yeah, well, they don't want to pay for squats. This is like an easy one for them. There's no rights involved with this one here. But let me tell you,
Well,
this,
there's rights.
They need-
well,
they need to
dude,
get
what
Sam-
kind of
they need
rights?
to
Are
get
not
Sam over
actor
this.
rights. So it's not like they have to.
You got to get with a video game though. Have
Yeah.
Well,
like-
yeah,
like-
sure, but how much
Yeah,
is that really
Lucas
costing
and-
them after 20 years? Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, well, right.
You know, that's probably
this
why we
game
don't
come
have
out?
a. That's why we don't have a Fallen Jedi
Ooh,
one.
Force
I'll take that.
Unleashed. When did that come out?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
You
man.
don't have a fallen Jedi.
That was Xbox
Unbelievable.
360,
Yeah.
right?
was that 08?
Here's my Cal Kestis.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know.
Unbelievable. Great
Yeah.
characters in that, and they just don't do it. Yeah.
You know?
That's the way it goes. It's-
So, Brick, are you
Yeah.
getting this?
I am not, but 2008. Wow, I was right. I haven't even played the game.
This is badass with the hilts on his belt.
It's crazy.
Freaking sick,
Dude,
man.
this game spoiled me because I thought every movie moving forward would be like force powers like this game.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was
game
crazy. It was awesome.
Yeah, everybody was
slaying
playing this game. I
Jedi,
remember that, and I was still
taking their
playing Halo
hilts.
3. I was
I was like, this is awesome. Every
Master
movie,
Chief. Come on,
people
that's
gonna have
what we
force
really
powers
want.
like this. This is gonna be
Hey,
great.
Graham, we got a drink. There's a couple of them. We got a drink.
So is he like related to like Freddy and Kylo Ren and
Oh, har.
Har har har.
har. All right, let's check in here with the chat before we get to the rest.
How many lightsabers does he have on his hip? Jeez.
Another downside about this one is only one, like, and I know what people feel about the USB powered lightsabers, but you only get one with this figure. And then
So
on
dumb.
Revan you get two, so like that's a miss. Why
Unreal.
not
So
just
dumb.
why not include a second one? Like, come on.
Unreal.
That's
That's my
lazy.
favorite.
Lazy.
Of
Yeah,
all the ones
yeah.
that dropped, guys, this is the one that in our end has sold the least of.
Yeah, you
It
kind of
sold
figure.
well, but not crazy well. So
Yeah. This is
that'll tell you.
the reverse Flash for Star Wars.
No, I don't hope not.
There it is.
I
There it is.
really don't like telling people, hey, you got some credit to use. What are you talking about?
Just
Well,
don't.
I
You
don't
think
like doing that.
You think they just like went with this like alternate look just because so they didn't have to do a head sculpt? They
Yes,
could just do a helmet
because it
and
costs
everything.
money. Yes, it costs money.
Save
Yeah,
it
dude.
You
save
have
money.
to pay the actor. You have to pay the actor.
Because it'd be nice. It would be nice to get like the classic, like
Yeah.
the classic look of Starkiller for sure.
When he first started, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's you said pay the actor, so that I like that because video games they do all that. They put all those, I don't know what they're called, but all over your face, so they get
Yep.
your actual facial structure and everything. So with video games, you have to pay them as well if you make
Absolutely.
like toys.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, you got to pay him.
Because a lot of time they use the actors like
something you don't think
Like
about all the
somebody
time.
mentioned
like
his
Cameron
name.
Monaghan and
Stan Whitworth. Yeah.
yeah, like Cameron Monaghan
Like The
right
Last
now
of Us,
and-
you would have to pay for those figures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This guy's the same guy who voices Darth Maul, right? I mean, he's all over
Mhm.
Star Wars. You're gonna have to pay
Yeah.
him. You're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
he's such a fan. You think he wouldn't be a hard guy to negotiate with? But again, we weren't
Yeah,
there.
you think Sam
you know?
Witwer would like be willing, but
Well, I'm
Like,
not saying he said no. I'm just saying that it's just an extra cost. Is to put a helmet on him, especially at this moment in time. Lord Starkiller is his final form. This is it. This is the DLC. He's killed everything, and all those hilts around him are other Jedis.
Yeah.
Kenobi.
Oh,
and
is that what
Luke
that
and-
is?
Kind of
Yeah,
like
that's cool. That's cool they
Sideshow with
included
That's
Boba.
cool.
There's the Boba Fett, right?
I mean, yeah, he's killed them all.
Also,
See, if I
just-
played the
you
game,
just
I would be
go
so
through.
into this because that seems like a really good backstory.
you'd like the
I
game.
like that.
The
The
games are
game's
like still playable, man.
fantastic.
one
Have they
negative
done
thing
in,
though, guys, is like the lightsabers don't come off. You know that, right?
Oh, they're hooked
Oh,
onto
really?
the belt.
They're hooked on. Yep.
Oh.
Is,
Wow.
do they have a
Jailbreaker.
remaster?
I'm out. I was in. Now I'm out.
Oh, sure. Tab out excuses.
I'm joking.
I'm joking. I wasn't gonna get it anyway, so it's all good. Good. Good shit. Really quick, we got a $9.99 super chat. You guys are
All
super
right.
generous tonight. I appreciate you guys out there in the chat. We will.
It's
take
your
a sip for you.
50th, man. We
Yeah,
had to
happy
we had to
50th,
bring the heat,
everybody.
dude. We had to bring the heat.
True.
16 Fix wants to see what crazy shit 3 Drink Brick has to say. Brick, let's go.
Some shit about
Oh,
Starkiller.
man.
Go ahead.
Go
Man.
ahead.
Talk about Revan.
And then how you figure with the $1.99 super chat. Brick while watching Halloween. Is he pretty evil? I'm with Brick on this. I'm going to back Brick up. I have no.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know.
I have
Obviously,
no
this guy is
freaking
a
clue.
bad guy, but I don't know like how far he's gone. Like,
I have not played these games, so it means
That's
literally
Justin, you're awesome,
nothing.
bro.
It means nothing
Never
to
changed.
me. Justin, you've been on fire though in the
Speaking my
chat
mind.
tonight. So I'm going to openly invite you to be
5.
on the show next week for 51. Let me know if you can make it. But damn, I'm with Brick. Like, this shit means nothing to me.
Oh.
He's drinking. Make sure he still wants you on tomorrow.
Looking at the
Is he
figure
pretty
scoop,
evil? I'm just picturing the way that's written.
from a figure standpoint, look at all that pleather. I know Sneaker mentioned that to me. That's going to be a problem down the road. But
Yeah, that's a Vader
Yeah,
suit
that's
right
Vader's-
there.
Yep.
It's, That's the scary part. But you know what?
More exposed though.
It is what it is. Sneaker, you getting this?
What's up, Simon?
Yes.
Same. I'm getting this.
Yeah.
Damn.
If you're a Sith, you
Dude.
need to get it.
But it's not even that, bro. Like, I mean, picture like again, I'm always looking at like how I'm gonna like display my collection, how I'm gonna make it stand out case by case. For this is super easy. This is Vader's other apprentice. How cool would it be to have Vader flanked with Ahsoka on one side and Starkiller on the other side? I mean, that's a sick display. You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah.
cool.
Like, even if you're not like absolutely in love with it, just the fact that you have the history in your case, that's, you know, sometimes you don't have to always just overthink the figure. Sometimes it's just cool to have with what you got.
Right.
You know?
Yep. I agree.
Oh man, movie canon is shelling it out tonight. $1.99.
Oh my god, dude.
So
I like how Sneaker's just the only one.
Someone got their direct
Sneaker-
deposit early today. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Sneaker.
Sneaker, I got a
well-
question.
Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead. Sorry, Grandma.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say, while we're taking a shot in honor of the movie canon, I was gonna have Sneaker,
Movie
who's the
canon.
only sober one
sane,
here.
The only sane one.
Right. I was gonna have him.
I've agreed with
give
everything you
quick
said.
thoughts.
I'm fine.
All right.
Give my quick
Thank
thoughts.
you, movie canon.
I already gave my thoughts kind of on this one. God, Graham,
Fair enough.
paying attention. Graham.
Sneaker, would you put this
I'm just
in
kidding.
I'm
your
blind, I
video
can't
game case, or would you put this in with Star Wars?
That's a good question, man. I don't know. Like, that's a really good question. I don't know like how my cases are gonna look at that time. I guess, but I'll probably have to do some rearranging. But I don't know. That's a. He would look cool in like a mono, honestly. Like having him as like on his own little display stand.
You know, I was thinking
don't
of putting my Obi-Wan Vader in a mono with the CCFL lightsaber and then the wired cape. That would
Yeah, 'cause, like, it'd be cool to do just like a video game case too, you know, just
Yeah.
like through various IPs and stuff. So I don't know. There's some potential there. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet.
all right.
No, man, this looks cool.
I like what Adam said about, you know, the issue would be paying the actor. I just think it's more this moment in time, Lord Starkiller is the final form. I don't think you need a head sculpt because that's it. His identity is gone. History. You don't need the actor.
Sure.
Early on, you needed his head sculpt. It was important. He was conflicted. He was, you know, should I kill? Should I be good? Should I be, you know, during the storyline.
And I wouldn't be surprised if a third party company makes a head anyways.
Yeah, man, you could do
Good
it.
point.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, to follow that up, we got Revan.
Yes.
About time. It's about time.
Revan, another character that means absolutely nothing to me. So who wants to explain this one to me? Or the other non-fans who only watch the OT and the prequels and
That's
all
the
that?
Old Republic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys didn't play Knights of the Old Republic, the game?
But I think he's canon now, too.
He absolutely
Steve,
is.
I don't have time
He's-
to be just playing video games.
There's a lot of history with Revan. man.
2003, man. The hell were you doing back then?
I was playing Madden, NBA 2K,
I was playing
whatever.
Super Mario Sunshine and Madden on the GameCube.
2003, I was playing.
Second tag on the PS2. Let's go.
I was in World of Warcraft.
Warcraft.
Yeah, Warcraft.
That was
movie.
good, man. Do you remember Warcraft 3, like the RTS before they got into World of Warcraft?
Yes. Oh, of course. Yeah.
Dude.
Steve, go ahead.
I
He's
mean,
the best-selling. I can tell you, he's the best-selling
this
character.
figure is number one on
bet.
Sideshow too. If you look at the best
It
seller,
does
on
look cool.
Sideshow,
I will
he's
say it
number
does
one.
look
Like
cool.
We're
this
almost
figure
sold out. We're almost sold out on this guy. Yeah.
Damn.
This figure's so badass, man. I've been talking about this like for a while. Like he's one of my top 3 most wanted that I wanted actually Hot Toys to do, because just without even talking about the fact that he's Star Wars, like he's got just one of the most badass appearances of any character, period. Like just the mask, the way that his hood is, and like kind of his cloak, his armor is so cool and unique. Like you just do not get a lot of characters that look like him. You get both different colored lightsabers. Just
Crazy.
yeah,
Cool
just
looking, man.
yeah, just so cool looking. Like just before you get into anything else about it. So I think that, and I have no issues with this. Like this looks perfect. I'm so happy. Like
Looks cool.
it looks so good. Look at this. This
Yeah.
even looks cool with like the
Gorgeous.
I like this would be, and I don't really like those like action blade, like the action lightsaber blades. Like, but if you go back to that picture, that looks so badass like that. Like I could actually
Photoshop.
see myself doing this. Like this looks so cool in this pose.
It won't look like
they
this.
They just killed it with this figure, man. It's like this is like a perfect figure. This was gonna be automatic S tier when it comes out. 100% automatic S tier.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Calling it right now. This might be figure of the year. This might be
Mother of God.
This might be 2025 figure of the year right here.
Yeah,
this might be
it's a big
2025
one.
figure
No
of the year.
No,
Sneakers, right, man?
I'm just really confused because I thought that Mace Windu was the first one with the purple lightsaber. You're telling me Revan the whole time already had one?
Well, maybe at the
that's
time
that's how it goes.
I remember seeing something like Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson was talking to Lucas like, "Hey, can I have a purple like lightsaber?" And he was like, "We can make that happen." Yeah. And then it's like, man, it's already taken.
They keep getting rewritten, Brick. Rewritten.
Try to keep up.
Rewritten.
Trying.
But yeah, man, no, I'm super happy with this. Like I said, this was like
Play the video games, read the comics, watch all the movies.
Is he even holding that lightsaber?
It's
he wasn't canon until they threw him into like Clone Wars and stuff. Like
they've named him, right? So like this is another thing is like this is all Legends content. So technically, I mean, with Mace Windu in canon, he's the one.
Didn't he come back in a vision or something in one of the old Clone Wars too?
So so this is crazy. Like with Darth Revan, so the Mortis arc.
There you go.
Like I read about this a while ago. Yeah, the Mortis arc. Like they actually had Revan like already like animated and put into that arc and had him standing like next to the sun on Mortis, and they cut him from it because George Lucas said something about how he doesn't really want like a Sith entity like as like a visionary, like it being like some type of like visionary versus like being actually physically present.
Yeah.
So like they cut it, like Filoni basically cut it out like from, because George was like the idea that George said, Filoni ended up cutting it out of the episode, but really it was supposed to be like Revan was supposed to appear next to the sun on Mortis, which I mean, it would have been like, why didn't they should have just kept it? Doesn't it just sound? It just sounds really badass.
It's like a geek orgasm, right? I mean, absolutely.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
But only a Star Wars guy would get. Like you're talking about deep Star Wars lore here. It's like holy shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why, like, for me, really excited about it. And the game. Like, I played this game a lot. So, and the remake, that remake's coming, and then people are gonna play that, and then they're gonna want this. People are gonna play that.
Been waiting, man.
What'd you say?
I've been waiting for that remake, bro.
Yeah. I hope it still happens.
So there is a remaster for this one.
Yeah, you gotta also know too, like Brick, like if you haven't played the game before, this was Game of the Year back in 2000.
Oh, I remember. I remember. Like I knew so many people.
So good. Like this game, was so under the radar because this was like during the Xbox days, like the original one, and it was just like everybody was into Halo and all that stuff, and then they just dropped this on the system, and no one was really talking about it. And then word of mouth kept going about how good this game was and stuff like that. Dude, I will tell you straight up, like I will be fully honest with you guys. This game like saved Star Wars for me. True story. Like it totally saved Star Wars because I was so underwhelmed with the prequels when we first got the first two movies. I was like, oh man. I mean, Star Wars is dead. Star Wars is absolutely dead. But like at a time when like Star Wars was down in the public opinion there, this game came out and totally reinvigorated for tons of fans, like myself included. Like this was like the first true game where you were able to actually actually become a Jedi or choose to be a Sith in a meaningful kind of way. And on top of that too, it's just like the gameplay, the story was awesome. You get to pick and make decisions, and those decisions would impact the rest of it. It was like way ahead of its time. It was amazing. So you hit that, and then you get right after that, the DVD came out for the original trilogy, the 3-pack, the special edition, that came back, all the remasters. That hits TV there. So like I got that in there. And then right after that, bam, we get Revenge of the Sith. And that was way better than the other two movies combined. So for me, if I didn't get into this game, honestly, I don't know if I'd be here talking about Star Wars today because it was that impactful. Because at that time, 2003, Dilo could have been doing anything else. Yeah. Dilo loves the ladies. And Dilo had lots of fun. He could have used his time, but no, he was at home putting in 200 plus hours into this game because I had to save the universe. You know what I'm saying? But this is 100% comeback. Yeah.
So for you sequel haters, Revan is part of the Rise of Skywalker.
I am a sequel hater, by the way.
movie. Yeah, very hinted. His followers are in there too, so there's a lot of cult stuff to him. Everybody loves this character.
Cool.
So
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah,
it's pretty great.
No, the figure itself looks amazing. I mean, I'll admit that. Just there's no connection for me. So a couple of you guys have said in the chat though, like don't know who the hell he is, but the figure looks insane. So I can definitely agree with that. It looks badass. Anybody else got?
Is there a chance for him to be in the new Rey movie? Since he's been brought up in the sequels,
I don't
or
think
was
so.
this
Maybe
like
in the
before her
Tales
time?
of the what's that new one?
Yeah, Tales of the Empire.
Okay.
Is that part of the Sith one, or is that called something else?
Tales of the one that's coming out, Tales of the Empire.
That one, maybe something
okay.
in that, or the Acolyte for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
stuff like
Because
that.
this
Like-
figure's already going to be out, and then people are going to wish that they had gotten this figure. I'm sure
It's going to sell out super fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, this thing is going to be 30 days and you're out. It's going to sell like crazy. It's already
This is a
selling
this is a
out.
grail right here. This
It
is
is.
a
I
grail.
think
right
so.
here.
Are both lightsabers LED?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
What about the swooshes? Are they interchangeable? I'm assuming.
Yeah, you can put them right. You can put them right onto the LED saber hilt. At least that's how it is with Grand Inquisitor. So I'm going to guess you can do the same.
What's the
exact
price? What's the price on this one?
whatever. What is it? 270 at Sideshow.
270.
I think shipped and average, shipped taxes, everything included, because I like doing that to people. I don't like giving them the SRP.
Mm-hmm.
About 340.
Okay.
Expect that, but then you get a little bit of discount here, depending where you live and stuff. So
Does enough come with the figure? I mean, or is there something that you guys wish you would have seen, or is it good enough? Because it looks like it's just the plain stand and some hands and the two sabers.
there's a lot of paint to it, man. A lot of labor to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really need. I thought about this too. But same with Star Killer. Like they don't really come with much. I wish they would have done maybe like a cooler base. I always hope for that, but
The great, yeah.
they don't really need anything else. Like they
Yeah,
have
not really.
everything that they need. So
Okay.
fine with it.
What do we think about the exclusive pre-order gift?
Oh yeah, the coin, right?
The coin. We didn't talk about that for any of the figures I have. Besides Starkiller and Revan are
There
the
it
only
is.
ones
Oh,
that have it,
look at
right?
that. Boom.
How do we feel that is? I mean,
Damn.
do we like having that in there? Do you think it's worth it?
Well, shit, you got to be at the event
Worthless.
to get that, right? I mean, come on, what's the point?
Yeah, you got to be at the event for the red one, and
Who's
then you
gonna
can
go?
get the
Who's
gold
gonna go
one
to Hong
inside.
Kong? Who's gonna go overseas?
to
and
be
get
at the
that?
event.
There we go.
I
There we
think
go.
Oh, you just had to pre-order it within a certain amount of time.
For the gold.
Yeah, for the
way.
gold
Yeah.
one.
I didn't.
I
Think
think
it
If
was
you want a
that.
red coin brick,
You got to be at the
Oh,
event.
come on. What a
Red one, you got to be in Hong Kong, man.
does anybody
you get-
care about the
so
coin?
That pushes the Hong Kong flippers, right?
Who's-
You're like
Yeah.
you're asking for them to do this shit. It's like it doesn't make any sense.
yeah, really.
But that's what they do. I mean,
Yep.
it's very simple to resolve all that shit. Just like Ticketmaster, right? It's very simple to resolve it. But why would I? I just sold 2,000 units. It's all bullshit. That's my opinion. See, I'm drinking too much now. It's all bullshit. It really
Watch
is.
the swear words,
All the
Marco.
time to
Watch
get your
the
money,
swear
man.
words.
We-
Family
And I'm not saying-
show.
the only reason I say it's bullshit is because people are
Easy.
getting scammed for it. You know what I mean? It's like,
Pulling a
dude,
D-lo.
if it was an option and you can decide and say, you know what, I'm 100% doing this because it is what I want to get, fine. But when you're getting scammed over it, F that, dude.
Yeah.
F that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No, screw that, dude. A stupid red coin because I have to be there. Oh, you know what? We'll have 2,500 out there and we'll give you $100 more. We'll upcharge it for it, dude. Ticketmaster is full of crap, man. Like Taylor Swift for 50,000 or Taylor Swift for $200. Dude, give me a break. All right,
What do you get for 50,000 though?
Yeah, what do we get?
I mean, come on.
We getting VIP access here?
I don't know, man. Taylor Swift, she's pretty cute. Cheers.
Woo! Cheers.
Marco says
Simon-
it.
Simon has an interesting comment here. Says Jedi and Just mentioned Star Killer is double wielding, but only one saber is USB. What the fuck? And over here he says LED lightsaber.
Graham,
both-
let me stop right
they
there.
both
We
are.
are
They
a
both
family
are.
channel. Remember that. We're a family show.
On
just reading the
Sideshow, it
comment.
says on Sideshow. I looked at this too. On Sideshow,
Okay.
it says both of them are USB powered.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that. I just wanted to clear that up. So thank you. We got a channel member in the house. Figurecraft, evening fellas.
What's up, Figurecraft?
Marcos. Hey man. Give Marcos a shout out. What's up, Philly? All right, so who's getting this? Raise your hand.
Hold on a second. Can you please go to Daniel Hogg 13's comment right now and put it up on the screen and read it? Please. Please.
Read this out loud, Hog. Just watched Andor last week and absolutely loved it.
No way, Daniel Hogg. I am shocked. You loved
Andor.
Andor?
Finish the comment.
You loved Andor? No way, man. I cannot believe it. Oh my goodness, man.
Don't hit him. Don't hit him.
If you think this is the ass-kissingest son you ever saw, give me a hell yeah. What? What?
That was at Sneaker, not you, Daniel. So don't take that the wrong way.
I'm still just, I still do not understand why people just pass on Andor. Makes no sense to me.
You know what's crazy? More people will watch Andor than Ahsoka. Yet everybody loves Ahsoka.
I just rewatched Ahsoka. It's fantastic.
I did not know it.
It is incredible.
Ahsoka's great. I didn't know. I didn't know less people watch Ahsoka than Andor.
Yeah, it's the lowest rated Star Wars show on Disney.
It's weird, man.
We're getting 19 characters, baby.
Crazy.
Dude, guys, we got 99 in the house. Everybody stay in here. We just need one more to crack 100 for the first time in Wolfpack history. It would make the most sense. Okay, then we just jump down to 92. Okay, what the fuck?
You gotta stop talking. I just let it happen, bro. He's always
anyway.
People are like, yeah, I'm not gonna let this happen.
It's like, what? We are
hate watching.
Bye.
Rodrigo.
Special hello to Rodrigo from Chile. What is going on, my friend? Thank you for being here.
Rodrigo, you gonna watch the Copa America? I'm gonna text him that. I know you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but
Simon says Andor was lit. Ahsoka was shit. I liked Ahsoka, but again, it was like you got to do your homework in order for it to make sense. So I had to go in and do the research on Rebels and stuff like that. So like it's just tough for me who grew up with the OT trilogy. All this stuff is being added, and I feel like I'm no longer a full fan unless I'm like all in on all this other stuff. So like for me, it's just tough because there's so much. It's a good thing that it's evolved to what it is now, but at the same time, it's just hard to keep up with everything. And I don't know. I just feel like I can't keep up. But like,
that's what she said.
Us OT fans deserve love too and respect. So
what do you want though? What do you want? What the OT want? What do you guys want?
Nothing. I just want to be left
alone with the
like, I just want some respect. I just want respect.
We're tired of
respect, man.
We're tired of Luke Skywalker.
Just want to be acknowledged.
I want more
okay?
That's what I want.
Acknowledge me.
I'm somebody too.
I forgot to go through this to Daniel Hogg 13 on $20 super sticker again, dude. Thank you so much. You guys you honor me with your super chats and your super stickers. You honor me. I appreciate it. Here's to you. I don't want to skip anybody's super anything, so you are super.
Cheers. Jesus. I'm wasted.
Work's gonna suck tomorrow.
But
day off, baby.
Not for me.
I gotta ship like Vader DX Obi-Wans tomorrow. I'm just gonna be like, one.
I accidentally put my address. That'd be great.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So tomorrow
Brick is being dead serious.
Yeah.
Brick.
I know he is.
Brick, Steve, and some other guys are coming over tomorrow night for the draft, and we're literally smoking stogies and drinking more. So, like, can you imagine?
Nice.
After tonight,
we'll drink a lot of water
again tomorrow. So
yeah, you'll be fine.
Hydrate during the day.
All right.
50 push-ups.
You know what the best thing for me in the
water.
morning?
Done.
The best thing for me in the morning, if you have a slight hangover, is a coffee and a Gatorade.
Together at the same time?
Pedialyte works too.
Pedialyte, baby.
Doesn't matter. Just boom.
Pedialyte.
Pedialyte's fantastic.
Bro. I say a prayer for your toilet tomorrow. Gatorade in coffee. Good luck with that.
I say, bro.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
With B-dubs coming? Oh, let's go.
Let's get to the main event. What everybody's been waiting for. Me especially.
Cause baby.
Some OT love. the Stormtrooper. Yes, it is the MMS 515 reissue of the Return of the Jedi Stormtrooper. The reason we know this is it has the same backdrop, but it's also got that narrow helmet and those emerald green lenses in the helmet. So you could consider this Return of the Jedi. It's not the anniversary, but it is another Return of the Jedi figure. So it is going to be, it's out. It's already out. There's another one that's already been released.
Oh,
so
really?
You guys can pre-order this on Sideshow. You can buy it overseas. You can get it from Collector's Own. And while I'm at it, if you guys are looking at Collector's Own, which is Marcos's store, go over there, collectorsown.com. Use my code JKW15 for 15% off your order with Marcos, and get yourself something nice on me. Thank you. All right.
Like the way you said that, I feel like you just put a $20 bill in my blouse.
So, yet again,
20.
one of my
15%
figures
gives you D-Lo.
Come on,
$70
D-Lo.
off, bro.
Cheap.
No, just the way you said, like, buy yourself something nice. I felt like,
Yeah, there you go. Here, Grandma. Give me
Yeah, here you go.
quarters. I get you.
It's another figure in Graham's collection that is basically being reissued or 2.0. Yet again, here we are. So, whatever. It is what it is. It's part of the game. I'm not salty. I might get one. What are you guys' thoughts? Anybody jump in? Who's excited about this?
Is this the same one they released?
Same one.
A couple months ago?
Same one.
Straight
Same
up
one.
Now-
issue.
Yes.
People have been ordering them like crazy.
Same
They
picture.
love Stormtroopers, so.
What's the price on this?
$240.
$299. I think with everything included, it's about $299.
Here's the
Every
new.
ship.
$299.
Tax and everything. No, but I'm
Shipping
talking
and
about
tax.
tax and shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I like to
Oh, with
add that in there
15%
so
off.
people don't get surprised.
Get your
15% off. I mean, hey.
You get 50% off of that, then it's right.
No, that's not bad at all. Because I mean, I
That's
remember pre-ordering
It's not bad at
that.
all.
No,
Flash sale right
Jedi.
here.
There's
Well,
no flash
remember-
sale, man. People
Free-
Do you
sell
still
out all
have
the
this on
time.
your site?
No.
Marcus?
Well, let me finish my sentence. I was gonna say I pre-ordered this originally when it first came out the first go around, so I was just curious to see what the price markup was. With Hot Toys doing it a second.
Well, that's a good
run of
idea.
that.
Yeah, it's a good
That's
question.
a
I
good
didn't know
question.
that.
I don't think it's that bad considering they had a deluxe, which was this one, but then they had a standard, which didn't come with the diorama base, which is the one I have. The 240 seems okay. Maybe I bet it was like 200. D-Lo, are you looking this up?
Yeah, I'm trying to because I remember you can get two different versions, the regular or the deluxe with the base in the back there. I remember I paid $189 from Sideshow many moons ago for that, and yeah, $189 for.
I got it for you. I got it for you.
Got?
Wow, $243.
Guys, if you
It's cheaper.
Guys,
Oh,
if you
baby.
use Jedi's code right now, you can get this on Collector's Own for $255.
Right.
Get it. That's shipped.
Ooh-wee.
It's shipped. That's the secret I don't tell anybody. That's why I don't say it out loud because
Sorry.
like, what?
Sorry.
No, it's good.
Come on.
Do it, guys.
Okay.
Do it. Tell them. They
Damn.
just don't. Yeah. If you go to Hong Kong, how much it costs you? About $320 maybe.
Probably.
Shipped. Yeah, man, it's ridiculous. You save $70 and you wait another month. I mean, but that depends on the person, right? You're not right or wrong.
Right.
I really don't. I really don't think people are right or wrong. I think that's just their preference and move on.
I can't believe this is $3 more expensive than the original. Let me just double check. Was that it's the deluxe $243.
I really wish they would just release more of these Death Star walls. Like, just give us.
Yeah, for sure. I love that.
You mean
Like,
accessory
cool.
packs, Sneaker?
Yeah,
Right.
please.
Yeah,
Like,
they
this is
never
the one. The
Accessory
one thing
packs
that
would
was.
solve tons of things, but they
Yeah.
don't do it. They don't.
I
do
may
it.
have
sure.
I may have drank enough to pre-order this tonight. We'll see.
So another thing is like, this was like the Death Star wall was like the one thing that was just driving up the value on this figure. Like this thing was going for like 350, 375.
More
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah.
And now that's going to be, or more than that sometimes.
Yeah, you can only get this two ways: either the Han Solo in disguise
Yeah.
or this. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
This piece is cool. It's a really cool piece to have. I wish they would just do one giant back panel or something.
Yeah,
it looks
sure.
really good. It looks really good in the case, but
yeah, especially
That's
like in a
dope,
DTOF
man.
or a mono now,
Definitive.
having a couple of those lined up, that's
Good
going to look
point.
sick.
Dude, this
Yeah,
is
this
like
would
one of
be-
my
this
favorite
would-
Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Now we look at a $3 price difference. This might be a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it. When it comes to the price difference of $3, shipping is obviously more money. It costs more to ship today. Do you think that has anything to do with it, with shipping and tax, and that's why it's $3 cheaper? Say, is it cheaper or more? $3 more, right?
$3 more expensive.
Oh, well,
Well-
then ignore that stupid question because, you know,
Okay.
it's fine.
All right, yeah.
Ignored. All right, and stricken from the record.
I thought it was cheaper.
All right.
Number
Let's
6,
see.
baby.
Slow
Shipping never
down,
goes
Dexter.
down.
Slow down.
That was a cool pick right here.
That's great.
That's cool.
But not everybody's crazy about the Return of the Jedi armor, though. That's the thing. Like, it's like, I like it. I know you like it, but some people would say that it's a downgrade from the other suits of armor that they've done for the Stormtrooper in the past, or even after, like Rogue One, for example. That's a huge.
Ooh,
It's a big
Rogue
popular one.
Rogue One is.
Rogue One is nice. Rogue One is
isn't
nice.
that the same as A New Hope? Isn't it exactly the same?
No.
No.
The Rogue One Trooper is
Oh, fuck
probably the best designed one, in my opinion.
What's different?
It's just the.
Are we
I don't
going
know. Like,
Daniel here, and we're just going to talk about intricate?
it's definitely
details?
not the same as the A New Hope Trooper. It's like a more sleek, cleaner design than the New Hope version.
Okay, so yeah,
No,
a little bit. There's a little bit of weathering on this one as well.
They all look
Maybe
different
that-
in their own way, but it's nothing
Right.
It's nothing crazy significant, right? It's
Yeah.
nothing like there's still a Stormtrooper, but there's subtle differences where you could pick one. Like I like the look of that one the best
Yeah.
to that level. It's
And
not
I'll say
anything really
unpopular opinion.
significant.
I like the green lenses personally. I'm a fan of
I
those.
do too.
I think
I like
it looks
that.
good too. Yeah, the green lens is good.
Yeah, it just makes it stand out a little bit more. Who's getting this? I think I'm getting one.
I'm getting one.
I'm 50-50. I
I'll
really
probably end up
won't. I've
getting
always
one,
said I wanted a
um,
Stormtrooper, so it's just. Yeah.
I'm getting one because I regretted not getting the deluxe back then for that base that Steve was talking about. So I'm gonna get one.
Does the base slide up? I'm sorry if we've
Yeah.
already talked
Yeah,
about
It's
dude.
just battery pack. That's the only thing. It's like batteries
Oh, it
that
is
slide
battery pack.
in
Yeah.
through like
Yeah.
they
Yeah, so
slide
I'm gonna
in.
ask USB.
You have
This
to,
is
like,
this-
push them in.
Straight up the same exact one they did a couple years ago. So
Yeah.
This could be my OCD, but I don't know if I really care for the backdrop because it's so narrow and tall, and it just kind of stands out when the other figures don't have it. I don't know.
well, the thing is too, like you're gonna have to adjust your back shelves on your DTOF. I mean,
Right.
excuse me, your DF. For sure, I had to do that when I did it for the Han Solo one because I have the Han Solo one. I don't have it for the Return of Jedi, but I had to adjust my back shelves to accompany that height because it is tall.
Right. I don't know. I guess it's not an amazing feature for me, but I understand why people do love it. So
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a trooper, but I think the base and background was what's really the selling feature for this one.
People love troopers, man.
Yeah,
don't
under
underestimate
300,
a
right?
Stormtrooper.
It's
and
under
some
300.
OT love is
Under
nice.
$300, do not underestimate the power of an OT Stormtrooper.
It's a great price.
You know,
No, that's the other reason I'm getting it too. Is like you can't go wrong with an OT trooper.
OT troopers are.
You can't. It's fantastic.
Yep. Classic. Man.
Iconic Star Wars.
Timeless.
Yeah, classic, timeless. Well said. I don't know what else there is to say. They, like somebody said in the chat, they do articulate well. I should have brought mine out, but the green lenses just help give the figure a little bit more vibrance because it's obviously white and black. But then there's some weathering too, which I don't think a New Hope figures have any weathering. They're clean, so this one's just a little bit different in that aspect. The what is the Steve? What's this here on the back? It's like a detonator or some sort of.
I don't know.
I believe it's fixed. They used to clip
It
on
is.
to the back.
Yeah,
of
they
the
used to
belt.
like be able to lift it up and off, right? Now they
Yeah,
fix
so
it and
mine
fix it on.
will lift up and off, but that should be different. But other than that, this is like a straight reissue. This isn't going to be like a 2.0 because what more really can they do to? That's pretty.
They
cool.
did well. They did a good job of these pictures.
Yeah.
So,
it was funny
no,
that they showed the original pictures first.
This is a cool photo right here.
I like
if
the
they-
belt though too.
They have
Look at this guy in the
Yeah.
back. He's just going down.
if they have an upgrade like that, why is it still considered a reissue
Upgrade like
and not
what?
a 2.0? Like
I
you
don't
said,
think
they
it's a
fixed that in
reissue.
the back.
I think it's just another. This one is really weird. It's a weird drop because they already dropped this one this year.
This one is.
It isn't. It is. I mean, it's technically not called Return of the Jedi. It's called a 1/6 skill stormtrooper with Death Star environment. So I mean, technically,
so it's not
it's a
complete
rebranded, but it's the same,
right?
Yeah.
Rebranded. All right.
Yeah.
Because the other one was Return of the Jedi. So
what's
but it's
different about it this year? We had a 2 at the end of the box. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, stormtroopers are cool, especially if they're classic. You can see the detail here and the weathering, which is nice.
Well, the big thing I like the belt though. The belt is super rare. Like if you guys collect troopers, OT troopers, very rare that you get the trooper that has the rifle holster belt on it there. Most troopers just come with just the white belt itself. Very rare do you see them release it with the holster. So I kind of want it. It's a very unique piece. I mean, it looks similar, but it really, if you dive deeper into it, it's a really different design stormtrooper.
Yeah, I think one reason why I like the Rogue One version, the Hot Toys, the actual Rogue One Stormtrooper, the one that's really expensive now, is like super clean armor. Like there's no weathering on it whatsoever, and it just looks so crisp. Great figure.
I love it. It's awesome.
Simon says photos are cool, but I don't understand what's all the fuss about. I mean, people love troopers.
They do.
And then it's OT as well. So I think
they collect them for like armies, just like they do with Lego minifigures. I mean, it's
and this is one you only saw once so far, right? I mean, granted, if you with the naked eye, it looks a lot like the other troopers, but there are differences between Return of the Jedi and A New Hope. So like, I mean, my local comic book store has this for $460. The MMS 515. So
crazy.
Like, it was going for crazy money. So the fact that people can now kind of get this at a reasonable price, I think, is pretty cool. But I get it too. I get it.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
And companies do that on purpose. They will do that on purpose. A lot of companies do that. They will reissue stuff or revamp things so you don't have to go to the aftermarket. They don't really. There's a very fine line to aftermarket stuff. They really don't want it, believe it or not. So they'll do stuff like this. It's crazy. So that's a little hidden thing from the industry.
Let's see. Is Daniel talking to you, Marcos?
I think so. If he's a Razorback, he's a little, you know what I'm saying? He's a little slow there in Arkansas if he ain't a Gator, but I am a Gator. If you want to go to college football, I love college football more than fucking my goddamn Jets. They suck balls, but I am a Gator.
Freeze ball, baby.
Volunteers, baby. Let's go.
Volunteers. Who said that?
That was D-Lo.
Yeah,
break,
yeah, sure.
Volunteers. Are you kidding me?
That was so quick.
Hey, we had Peyton Manning and
no,
JJ
I never
Watt,
said you were
or not
obsolete.
Jason Witten. Sorry, yeah, we had some good players.
When you don't have Tebow, you don't have nothing.
Decades ago.
That's true.
That's right.
Dude, I'm not into college game. That Netflix documentary they did on the Gators, that made me kind of a fan. I'm not gonna lie.
The Tebow one, wasn't that cool?
Yeah, it was. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good. You know what? I went to college that time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I went late. I went late to college.
Did you go to University of Florida?
Yes, I was an alumni. Yes.
Oh, nice. You were the party guy.
I had classes with the Pouncey brothers.
Oh, nice.
And I only seen Tebow in the halls. Now, Tebow is not the tallest guy, which he is tall, but that dude is so damn wide.
Yeah.
That dude is so big. You couldn't get around him in the halls.
So I couldn't throw a football. He's just too big, too wide.
He can, he's a Bronco. He can win a playoff game or two. But you know what I'm saying? That dude can run. You can't stop that guy. But yeah, we'll talk about that.
Hey, he found a way to win games.
Did you see Aaron Hernandez at Florida?
Found a way to win.
Did you see Aaron Hernandez at Florida?
I never saw him. No,
I wanted to ask that, Steve, but I thought that was probably too much.
No, I never saw him.
That's all I got to say about that.
Of course,
I wanted to ask the question.
Bring on the criminals. Bring on the criminals.
His documentary is crazy, dude. There's a documentary about him, and that shit's wild, man.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
But I was there. At that same time, they won back-to-back basketball. National championships too.
Yeah, when they were really.
And then they won a baseball one. So it was like every national championship we're getting fucking wasted. So sorry. I mean, it was stupid. So it was fun.
Who was that player? Who was the player for Florida that was really good basketball player when they were winning?
We had Noah and you had
Joakim Noah. Was Joakim Noah? Was that when they were really?
Yeah,
good?
but he had
he was
two
all right.
other guys too that were pretty fantastic.
Yeah, there was one other guy I thought. I don't know.
University of Georgia. God, you guys are all SEC, but the wrong side, man. Look at Derek.
That's too funny.
Talking all this shit.
All right, let's get back on track over here for a second. So
Come on.
No. I feel
who's
bad
getting
in the
the
chat
super
there.
chats, dude?
Who's getting
Blame
the Stormtrooper?
chats. Look at
Well, I'm getting Stormtrooper. How about predictions?
all right.
Something usually drops after the show.
All right.
You know it, I know it. It's our 50th
that's
show.
good.
What do you think is dropping?
For May 4th?
Well, no, we
Oh,
still got a little time, but like
before
just
that.
before that.
Just okay.
Do you think it's going to go radio silent until May 4th, or do you think it's
probably
going to drop?
I
think we'll get one more this week.
Stuff, I'm thinking.
I agree that we get one more this week. We might get the sister, the brother and the sister from Kenobi.
Oh, the Inquisitors.
The
Inquisitors.
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 Yeah, fourth sister, fifth brother. That'd be dope if they did that.
We should get those, and I think May 4th might go right back to the Phantom Menace. I just say Phantom Menace has to be pushed this year, which it is. So
Do you think they're gonna just like, so if they do Phantom Menace ones, you think they're just gonna do like for May the 4th, they'll do like the Phantom Menace anniversary announcements?
if I guess, yeah, I would go Phantom Menace. Yeah. Everything Phantom Menace.
Intermingle.
Yeah, they would have to go right to it.
And it's like the 25th anniversary, right? They're pushing that. Like the theaters are pushing that. So I
Everybody's
feel like that would make
pushing it, yeah.
sense if they did Phantom Menace reveal.
Yeah,
at that
it's a
time.
big one. I think I already know Funko as a company is pushing it. Diamond Select is pushing it. So you got it. That's the way I look at it. I go, what company is coming out with what? So all of a sudden, these Star Wars, like Lucas and whatever it is, Disney is like, you need to do this, and if you don't do this, you'll lose your license, kind of thing. So that's why Hot Toys. You think Hot Toys has a decision in things, but they really don't have.
Oh, so Disney is the reason why we got the Clone Trooper this week?
Absolutely. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But
Talk about that.
Bastards.
I don't know about that one. That's a good question.
I hope we
have
get a
no
lot
idea.
from Phantom Menace. I really
Those
do. I hope
Chromes
they
never.
really
They sell
Triple C, baby.
eventually, but-
Triple C. We got to talk
I feel like
about
they're
that
going to
yet.
go in. I feel like the more that we talk about Phantom Menace, the more I feel like they're going to make a lot of figures from that line.
Yeah, they got to, man. This is the year. This is the
Seeing
year.
as what they've done for like the Clone Wars and then
I
Attack
can't.
of the Clones, like they're going to go hard on Phantom Menace and probably on Revenge. of
I've
the
already
Sith.
That's
completed
why I'm
that
so
line.
scared, dude. Like Attack of the
Great
Clones
time to be a Star
is
Wars
like
fan, baby.
no, but listen, the Attack of the Clones scenario with that anniversary there, that's an anomaly. Prior to that, like every anniversary, we're like,
Yeah, it's true.
we're gonna get this, that. We don't really get like that, like robust of a lineup on May 4th. That's why I'm cautiously optimistic because the Attack of the Clones, that's great. I wasn't expecting to get that much, but I wonder if they're gonna give us that much again, and like hence why we're getting, Tales from the Dark Side editions of other things from Legends and things like that. Just because if we don't get all the things we've been kind of fan casting these last couple of days, well, then I think Hot Toys can justify and say like, hey, well, we gave you all of these during this time too. So we gave you like maybe 6 figures in a span of a week. What more do you want from us? You know what I mean?
It's tough too, man. Right? It's tough because Star Wars has so many iconic characters that you want in your collection, right? And they don't do.
Right.
Like, where's the stars of interest, and how would you
And
create
there's so many branches of Star
so many
Wars
things,
right?
Ooh, do we get a Savage press for this Dark Side?
That would be
thing?
fantastic.
Why not? I mean, this is
Because like they did the
designed for a
Cos
character like him.
bobblehead thing or whatever.
But how would you make them? How would you make Savage look like the Darth Maul they made? That it's kind of like in between. Like he's a
It would
part of
have to
clone.
be
Yeah, like
Right.
he's a part animated versus like
Right,
a
it'd be
realistic
crazy.
look.
kind of the way they
And he'd
did
be
the
huge.
whole.
He'd be taller. It'd be a bigger
Yeah.
body.
I look
So
at
do
like
you-
the Bad Batch, where they're just kind of like taking ideas from like parts of the animation and then kind of representing the actor. Now we don't have an actor to base it on, so it's going to be, nobody
If I was in
knows.
a hot,
They could-
if I was
they
in a
could do
Hot
it.
Toys room, I'd be like, D'Lo Sneaker, listen down. We're going to create this year. We're going to come out with all the Empire Strikes Back bounty hunters. You know how much
Sick.
money they would make? Get
Sick,
a boss
Yeah.
and a Dengar, and
They
for
need
sure.
you know what crazy money they would make just doing that, but they don't do it. There's got to be
No.
a reason. There's
Yeah,
got to be a
it's
reason.
weird.
Well, I think they keep it in for a rainy day, in case of emergency. Like I always think of like how we got Return of the Jedi Han Solo out of nowhere for after like years. So like I feel like
what was their anniversary, wasn't it? Return of the Jedi.
Anniversary. We could have got it any given time the last 10 years.
Yeah, good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, but
right.
I mean, we got Wicked and Leia like 4 or 5 years ago. You know, so. But yeah, I mean, I think what was it? What did we talk about was announced? It was a big deal that was announced around the same time, and then Solo came out. I think it was from InArt, right?
It was Paul, right?
Was it Paul?
Something like that, and then they dropped it there. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like that's kind of what their bag is nowadays. It's not like they're playing offense anymore because you got to beat us. We're the champs, right? So I think now it's just like, all right, we know we got a couple of things that people are dying for. I mean, you got people wanting Jar Jar Binkses nowadays, right? So, like, why am I going to give you all my best stuff up front? Why can't I just sell you a triple C this year and then throw in maybe a Savage as a here you go? You know what I mean?
Did they make those droidicas yet?
No,
they haven't.
Too.
But they hinted it, right? They kind of hinted a droidica, or was I dreaming that? I swear
I remember if they had one in like the background
something that I do
photo or not.
Something that I do, and I know it's really crazy, but I collect Lego too. So when Lego comes out with something, it gives me a feeling that Hot Toys would do that. And guess what Lego announced shortly a while ago was a droidica. Like, so, and that you build, and not just a minifigure, but like a buildable
the whole thing.
one. Yeah.
But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah. That's how licensing works.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like let's say like Brandon Lee's The Crow. For years, nothing, and then all of a sudden, every company came out with one. So it happens. That's how it works. They all sit down, and they say, "This is what we're dropping. Do you want it? Yes or no?" I would love to be in those licensing rooms. I am speculating a little bit to it, but man, I would love to just go in that room and say, "Man, these guys are going to pull this off." Like RoboCop, no one gave a shit for years, and then boom, boom, they're just dropping. And the anniversaries are only like to hype people up.
Sure.
Like 30th year, remember when you were a kid? Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. Yeah. It drops, that's I'm thinking the business side of it. Yeah, Droidica would be fantastic. That shit drops, it'd sell like crazy.
Yep.
Facts.
I think it'd be huge.
Huge thing. Insane.
Man.
Well,
so do we think we get another do we think we get another dark side drop by the end of the week? Or are we done? You think we're done?
I do.
Like an announcement.
No, I think we get one more. We're done for the week.
I think so. One more.
You guys think it's going to be like available at the event, or you think it's going to be kind of like Revan Star Killer, where it's like a pushed out?
It might be like a Hot Toys exclusive. It might be a Hong Kong exclusive. It might be a regular.
It's going to be a Chrome Vader.
That actually doesn't sound as bad as Triple C.
Sounds pretty cool, right? Like that's one that I might consider.
That would
be like the Black Chrome
Vader would be
Black Chrome.
I really wish we would get a Savage or a Grievous. Like Grievous is another. Grievous is another one that would be just Black Chrome Vader.
You know the problem with those Chrome ones, Brick, is that when you like ship them out and somebody opens it and there's like one nick on it, it's like, oh, my whole Chrome.
Send it back.
Let me throw something at you guys here. Let me throw something. Episode 1, back to episode 1 for a second since anniversary. Would anybody be against a Palpatine from episode 1?
No.
Dude, I want everything from it. I want give me
I'd
everything
like that.
from episode.
I'd like a Palpatine.
You mean like a senator?
Yeah, like a Senator Palpatine, exactly.
Oh,
just
hell
so
yeah, dude.
I would totally buy that.
That would be sick.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You're talking Star Wars fans, though.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Star Wars movie personally. I'm not saying it's the best, but
Phantom Menace.
My favorite. Yeah, I love that movie.
Oh my god!
I grew up watching it, man. Like I just,
you know what I mean?
And I understand. I understand.
I'm the old man.
It's not the best movie. It's just my favorite one to sit down and watch. You've got Darth Maul. You've got pod racing. You got some goofy shit. There's always a bigger fish. Like.
What
have fun watching
kills me is that movie almost killed my love for Star Wars altogether. I'm not sure if you heard me 30 minutes ago into this show, but you're like, it's my favorite one.
People hated it, but now
people
love it.
If it wasn't for Revan, I wouldn't be here today. But you're like, it's the best for me.
The movie that almost killed it for me was Attack of the Clones.
God,
that's the movie that almost.
So you were all in, and you almost dipped out the very next.
Phantom Menace, I loved Attack of the Clones. Like a love story.
It's the greatest.
Rolling around in the grass.
What the hell are we doing?
Man.
I love them all, man. When somebody says like, "Oh man, the prequels," I go, "Do you remember the beginning of Revenge of the Sith? Do you remember that? The beginning, just the drum roll, and then all of a sudden there's this battle over Coruscant. It's like, wow, man, that thing was
awesome.
When I watch episode 1, I skip the Duel of Fates, and I'm done. Like I skip the whole movie.
You don't like that, bro? Even
No,
though all
honestly,
they do is turn left.
sometimes
You don't like
I will feel no. Listen,
turn left the whole
sometimes
time.
I'll feel generous, and I'll go a chapter.
Skip the
I will
duel.
no. Sometimes I'll be generous because I feel guilty. I'm like, man, I should watch a little bit more of this movie, but I really don't like this movie. But I will legitimately sometimes, because I feel charitable, I'll go a chapter ahead. You know, where like Padme's leading the group into the whatever they call it there, and they're fighting the droids in the alley.
Whatever they call it there.
And I'm just like, all right, then I'll skip ahead again, and bam, I'm back to Duel of Fates. Like that's as much as I can take of episode 1. That's really.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy. I like you, but you're crazy.
I'll do that with Attack of the Clones too. I'll wait till they get there and all the Jedis
Attack of
appear.
the Clones is terrible.
Let's go to where all the
Hard.
Jedis
The
appear.
CGI gets it.
I'm being dead real.
Duel of
At
the
least
Fates
I'm
is
honest
top
about
2
it.
lightsaber duels, man. Duel
What
of the
happened?
I love them all, man.
Duel of the Fates, the top 2 lightsaber duels. The 2 best lightsaber duels come from the prequels, 100%.
You don't think
no doubt about
Luke? You don't think Luke fighting Vader with that iconic music in the end of Return
That's
of the
good,
Jedi?
but that's more emotional.
Very,
We're talking about-
very-
The ending
Very
Return of the
emotional
Jedi
fight.
lightsaber battle is
You're talking
probably
about
my favorite one.
It means
Anakin and
something.
Kenobi fighting each other, and I love you.
That's
brother,
number 1.
and God, that's
number 1. That's number 1. All
God,
day,
it's so good.
all day.
But Duel
A
of the
New
Fates,
Hope, Obi-Wan
to me-
versus Vader's number 2.
God, yeah, it's so
yeah,
good.
that was great.
Graham.
You know what's my
goat.
least
Yeah,
favorite
that's
one?
a really good one. It's a really good one.
Hold on. What about worst one? Me personally,
A New Hope,
Kylo
Vader versus
Ray,
Obi-Wan.
Force Awakens. I hated
There's a
that
reason-
one.
On the
there's a
water?
reason why
Yeah,
you
Fighting
like
the
I
water.
no,
hate
in the
that
forest,
one.
in the forest.
I like that one, man.
No, I
forest?
don't.
Wait, you're talking about the wait, Dilo, you mean the one in the forest, or you're
Force
talking about the
Awakens.
one Rise of Skywalker
No,
and the
Force
unlike the,
Awakens.
in the
No.
water?
No. That one's
The Death
okay.
Star?
No, the one in Force Awakens, because that movie upsets the hell
Oh,
out
Yeah,
of
the
me.
on Star
forest.
Kylo
Killer
Ren
Base.
Forest.
On
He
Star
is
Killer
a
Base.
trained fighter in the
Yeah, but
Force,
she's-
She's Palpatine's
she's
granddaughter,
like-
bro.
and I don't care who she's. Man, she can be the stepdaughter of
She got that
whoever. It don't
Papa
matter.
Pelt blood,
You will
baby.
unlock these
I'm
D'Lo,
just
you're
saying.
falling for. See,
and
you
leave.
You
fall for
remove
the
these
whole thing
restraints
of,
and
like,
leave
you're
the cell
putting-
with the door
you're trying to
open.
put fiction upon nonfiction. You know, you're putting nonfiction
I
upon
will remove
fiction.
the
I'm
restraints.
just simply saying, brother, that like when it comes to
Oh,
the
shit.
audacity to put her up against Kylo Ren, who is trained, who is from a royal bloodline in
Okay.
Jedi's. How?
All right, this is for the chat.
off
She's
the
Okay?
got
rails
that
here,
Palpatine
folks.
blood.
We are off the rails.
This is for the chat and you
Yeah.
guys. Okay, this is a
I
Star
am the
Wars
Senate.
fan conversation. I think what saved the entire Star Wars universe is when you hear Anakin's voice when Rey is fighting Palpatine again. If Anakin wasn't there, the entire Star Wars universe is pointless. Just remember what I said. It would be pointless because there's a redemption thing here that didn't make any sense because the Emperor would have done it and then Anakin's not there. But because Anakin comes back and says, dude, save all of us. I'm here with you. And Anakin, and now even going back, like, he's saying, like, Anakin's in Ahsoka training her and the redemption is there. That saves the sequels.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, dude.
I don't
if
know.
Anakin wasn't in the sequels,
I like
it's
you,
crap.
but you're
It's
complete
complete shit. The whole entire 9 movies are complete shit. But when he opened his mouth and says, "Get up, Ray. Get up. Get up." I'm like, okay. It saved the entire. I'm just saying that's my.
You know when like it ruined the movie for me personally?
Ruin to it.
Yes,
I
there
guarantee
is.
those 3 sequels will be classics in 10 years from now.
So, I love
No,
that.
whoa,
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Just like the prequels. People
Somehow.
shit
Somehow,
on the prequels.
thank you.
I
Somehow,
always
Palpatine.
love
That is where
people
we're
love-
going to
I've
people
always
will
loved
love
Thank you,
Andrew
Steven.
Garfield as Spider-Man. Just saying.
What did they
You
say in the beginning too? They were jumping. They were
You're drunk. Just stop.
No, I know, but
You are like you
They're
can't.
jumping.
We'll be here all day with that sentence. Okay.
They're jumping. They're jumping.
I can't think of the term, but they're light speed jumping. They're like, oh, we're light speed jumping.
Light skipping.
Like,
Light
that's
speed
something
skipping.
The Phantom Menace.
Lightspeed's never worked like that,
The
but this
Lightspeed
movie it will.
skipping. Yeah.
This movie it will.
In the
I wanna
Phantom
rewind
Menace,
that
when
clip.
like
It's great.
we
All
talking
right.
about the jumping. Like,
Now we've opened up this can of worms here, so I'm gonna give
We
you my
haven't even talked
director's
about
cut
the
of the
figure yet.
prequel of the sequels. No. Forget Command and Cody. He's Chrome. Moving on.
All right, but
Yeah.
All right. So this is
Nah,
where it went
still
wrong.
available.
Look, this is where it went wrong. This is what they should have done in Return of the Jedi or Last Jedi, whatever the hell they want to call themselves. So what they should have done was they should have kept what's his face, the clone version of Palpatine. Now, I can't think of his name right now. You know, so he died in Last Jedi.
Snow.
Come on,
what
guys.
are you talking about?
No,
Luke
Palpatine what?
Skywalker.
They shouldn't have killed Snoke in Last of the Last Jedi. They shouldn't have done that. They should have kept Snoke. What should have happened was
100%.
Rey should have been a twist. Rey should have turned dark side. It should have been like an evil thing with her and Ren trying to take over the galaxy together. And what they should have done was they should have promoted what's his name? I haven't seen the sequels in forever, so I'm losing all these names
I
here.
know.
What's the guy who was a stormtrooper? What's his name? Finn. Finn was force sensitive.
F2187.
They should have made
We have any
Finn.
true fans here?
They should have totally did a curve on us, made
I don't know
Rey
who Finn is.
the main Sith of the trilogy, and Finn should have came in and that should have been the true Jedi we were waiting
Be
for.
right back. I'm
That would have
listening.
been badass.
Use another drink.
They
Let me
definitely
change- let me
underutilized
change the
Finn. They
subject
could have
here.
definitely made Finn force sensitive and made him have start as like a defected stormtrooper that then is force sensitive and like has
Yeah.
like an actual journey as like
You could have
becoming a
totally made
Jedi.
it, like
Yes.
the Palpatine connection. You could have totally
Like
made
that.
sense of it here had you just stretched it out
Turned her
one more
dark.
movie.
Made
it could
a
have been
twist. Turn her dark.
This could have been the Empire Strikes Back of that sequel. They could have been. It could have been Rey killing Snoke, aligning with Ren, Kylo Ren, and then Finn is the Jedi in part 3. And what happens in part 3? Kylo Ren redeems himself, kills Rey, or sacrifices himself in this. That would have been an earned way to do it there.
and then
they
Finn
could've
is the hero. And
totally-
then Finn is the
It
hero.
could have been such a better. Yeah, and then Finn
Kylo
could have
has a
went on to
redemption
train
Man,
arc.
everybody.
have some
Kylo has a
pod
redemption
racing.
arc. Kylo
Did
has a
Marcos
redemption
kill a
arc.
cheetah?
Finn is a hero. Rey is the evil villain of the sequels.
Yeah, she could have been.
Beautiful cheetah.
Beautiful
absolutely could've
day.
What a beautiful day.
I have that same blanket.
That's a cool idea. That would have been cool.
All right, really quick, guys. We got Mr. Major Space himself, Brian Wong.
What's up, Brian?
What is up,
So,
Brian?
Brian,
In the chat, I want to say hello to Brian. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you for everything you're doing in the 1/6 community. Thank you for making such a great product. Can't wait to get the mono, the full final product of the mono in hand. Obviously, Marcos is going to the bathroom or getting more to drink. But Brian, this is where we take the time to press you to make sure you get your little butt to Michigan, USA in July. Hang out with all 5 of us so that we can finally meet, hang out. And talk
Oh,
about-
Brian is here. I get it.
Brian is here. So
Wait a minute. Is that something that
How does he doing that?
we can do that?
Well, I'm a Jedi.
Can I do that?
You guys
I
are
do
all
that?
bums.
Mine's not doing that.
Mine's not working.
I'm one with the
Mine's
Force.
broken.
D'Lo, you're too much into the dark side, brother.
Well,
That's the
I see
problem.
no lie.
Brian, if you're still in the chat, please commit tonight.
It's an Xbox
You
cup.
gotta commit.
douche.
It's an Xbox.
Commit tonight to coming to the US in July. Hang out with us at StatueCon.
Yes, please. Please do.
I'm not asking you anymore, Brian. They are. The
I
people
will
are.
ask you
We
every
are asking
day
you,
until
the
you say
people.
yes. I'm going to message you every day. I'm going to do it. Please come.
Hey,
Please come.
friend, what are you doing?
Doing what?
No, we're talking about how we're gonna
Oh yeah.
write Brian every day, so you show
Yeah,
up.
you should.
I will buy you.
He's only 3,000 miles away, but still.
It's a quick
He can
trip.
make it. He can make it.
It's Mr. Maju Space. Come on. He can do it.
Too funny.
All
Come
right. Well, let us know, Brian. Come on. Let us know.
It'll be fun.
So man, that went off the rails quickly. Star Wars
though.
talk.
That's good.
I think we
Star Wars
low
talk.
key fixed Star Wars like in less than 30 minutes.
What do you keep saying? Fix Star Wars. What's wrong, you
Hey.
can say what's wrong with it.
What's up, Riley?
What's wrong with
Captain Kennedy. That's what's wrong with it to
it?
start.
Oh my God! Here we go.
We're gonna go there. You ass, pal. Buckle up.
You got it.
Like Revan, his
Neil's got
brother?
lessons to give.
Star Wars is in a beautiful
too
spot, man. Marty drunk
So-
so much. No, Brian, I'm not.
Anybody
Okay.
that's coming late, there was a lot of expensive super chats that we were toasting to, and
I'm not drunk, dude.
one thing led to
Yeah,
another.
not
I
even.
can
Just,
out party
just
all my
serenade
friends.
right before, between tipsy and drunk, like just feeling good.
Having a
I
good
can
time.
drink like 6 more of these.
This thing
I'm
was
fine.
My kid cup was filled to the top when I started. It's
Fine.
done.
And to be
When you
fair,
guys
Dilo
come
started
here-
I've had
halfway
so
after we
far.
already
Not
started.
too much,
so.
but
When all you guys come here, I'm gonna have drinks ready for you guys. We're gonna have some after parties, some dinners ready for you guys.
Heck yeah.
Drinking here, drinking there. You'll be fine.
Late night pizza
Talking
around
Star
2 a.m.
Wars.
Let's go.
Hey,
I don't know if
pineapple
there's
and
anything open
jalapeno,
around
that's
here.
2
after
a.m.
2
My
a.m.
God, I
No,
haven't eaten 2
that-
a.m.
No, you know what? You have to stock up wherever you're going. I would recommend that.
Okay.
Because
Fair
there's some dive bars I can take you guys to, and they'll make you like a hamburger, but they'll
Did I
probably
write
put their
that?
thumb in it.
I do not remember.
Ah, extra seasoning. Got it.
Look at this guy.
There we go. There we go.
There we
Just don't have
go.
the clam chowder, I guess.
Needed. All right, Brian, this one's for you, buddy. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh.
Cheers.
Is this a
in
record for
July.
super
See you
chats
in
for you
July.
guys, or
I don't know. It's a record for Graham. I don't see any of this.
so.
Graham better be
I
splitting
mean,
the
Getting
bill.
close.
On
We
this
had
one.
another one that was
Better
pretty
be
high, but-
splitting the bill on this
Again,
one. Graham.
we got Riley here. Riley was on the show when my last little adventure of
D'Lo?
taking shots every time.
Riley probably thinks we drink this much every show.
Everybody thinks we drink.
'Cause every
Oh.
time he shows up, we're drinking.
This is the 50th show. We have to go on.
Yeah,
have
we're
We have to.
This
staying
should
up
be a
late with you
record
guys.
for.
I feel like when
audience.
Riley tunes in his show and he sees a drink, he just shakes his head in disappointment
Yep.
every time.
Is
Or
this an
shame.
audience- This is an audience record. Is this a super chat record? Come on, man.
I think it
Let's
is a
do it.
super chat record.
It's an audience record. We hit 99. It's a record.
No, I think that's
See
a
that?
tie.
Let's tie.
Is it a tie? Is
There
it?
you
I think
go.
that's a tie.
Another one came in. Derek,
Damn.
my homeboy.
Derek.
Let's do it.
I
I throw up on
I've
the
had
show,
enough
it'd
to
be
drink,
classic.
Derek, but
I hook up
because-
Derek so much. God bless him, and he's such a fantastic human
God bless
being. Man, I want
The
his
last
ass
one.
to come to
Gotta be.
StatueCon. Get Derek.
Derek,
find
come,
his
bro.
ass out there, brother.
All right, Sneaker, are you ready for this one? Come on, take part.
He's like, I got to
We're the
work.
Wolfpack.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Water
man.
We'll sit the cup out. Hold on.
I'm so
All right,
excited.
thank
to
you.
feel
2 hours to
totally,
go.
totally fine
I'm in
tomorrow
Eastern
morning.
time too, man.
Totally
It's
fine.
like midnight.
Same, man.
Right,
Are you Eastern
Uh,
time? Oh yeah, you
I'm
are.
Eastern,
You're
yeah,
on that
dude.
part of
just
Michigan.
barely. Derek, this one's for you.
All right, look, I really appreciate the super chats and I love what you're doing for the channel. We can't do it without you, but this has got to stop. I can't drink anymore. Please, just accept the thank you and let's keep moving. Thank you.
Oh boy, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it. This has been a hell of a show, hell of a 50th. I mean, for us not to really plan anything and you guys just kind of bringing the heat and helping us celebrate. Marcos being on the show and just being such a fun guy to talk to. Star Wars. It's been great.
Oh, I'm a Star Wars
Ben,
fucking
great.
nerd. I'm a nerd. Love it.
Riley says if you got me drunk on stream, that would be insane. Figure and drink enablers.
That would be.
Bro.
hell
You know
Yeah,
what we
Riley,
should do?
come
We
on.
should all drink and then we all like decide to buy a figure.
But Riley's like, it's like 9 o'clock
That's a
where he's at.
bad. That's a
Yeah,
bad
He's like,
idea.
he's like in California, right? So
Yeah, he's in Cali, so
yeah, so it's like 9 o'clock for him.
Riley's going to come up with a Mike Hard's lemonade on or something like that.
okay. Loki says I want to come, but I got to focus on Star Wars.
Yeah, he did tell me that. He
Tokyo.
did
But
tell
come
me
on.
that.
No, like,
Is it
dude,
really
you
gonna
drive
cost
for a
much to
living.
come
You're
to
fine.
Michigan? Yeah, come
He
on.
likes to go to like Star Wars celebration.
How much is a
Big
ticket?
time.
I'll pay for half. Let's
He can
go.
drive.
Come on.
He's got a.
That's more than what he offered me. Dang.
No, I offered you half to.
Okay, I'll take you up on that.
Well, not anymore. I got to get Loki here. I can't do both. Come on.
Oh.
What's worth more? You know, Loki or your half? Come on.
Are you seriously? Really?
I'm not.
People are paying to watch you guys get drunk.
Wow.
Intoxicated.
The
Intoxicated.
betrayal.
Intoxicated, not drunk.
I'm a little bit left
Party
in
up.
it. I know if I drink this, Brick, I gotta go get some more. I don't want.
Oh, you guys are great. This
All
is
right.
this is very fun.
Daniel says yes. Yes, I am crunchy. Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah. So Brian's saying to Loki collector, bro, after Tokyo, fly to Singapore. How about you guys just all come to Michigan and we hang out in the U.S. of A. How about that?
Well, yeah. See, Loki's going to Star Wars Celebration. He does it every year. He wants to go to that, so I understand. I get it. But he also is a big fan of ours. I mean, he's been around forever too, so I get it. I mean, it's money and time. I understand. I get it. But the unique thing about StatueCon is that it's the only event in the U.S. or anywhere that, it's funny. It says StatueCon, but I really want to get the 1/6 guys to get in there more, because there is 3-0 and hot toys and stuff.
So there are going to be some 1/6 figures there and all that stuff there.
Oh shit! On display, I have at least 100.
Yeah, we'll be at Collector's Zone.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have that. We just call it StatueCon because it's mostly statues, but 3-0 will throw something. We're just trying to get like X06 to throw some things in there too. You know what I'm saying? We're trying, but 1/6 community is kind of it's a different kind of beast. It's something else. So it's harder because it's easier to find them anywhere. It's like statues is a little difficult to find.
Marco, do you have that RN Studios 110 Sentinel by chance?
I have all 3 of them.
You have all 3 of them?
On display, yes.
And what about for sale?
No, they're all gone. The only one you can get is like the 3rd one. Maybe.
Yeah, I know.
You can get the 3rd one. I can get it for you, but
Are you watching X-Men 97? Because I'm like all in X-Men right now.
I did not see the one today, and I love
good.
that. I love that fucking show, dude.
You finally get to see who's behind it. So yeah, I won't spoil it for you. So enjoy that.
Right.
That's going to be so good.
I will see it. I have a man crush on Kenobi, and the other side is Magneto. So it's just those are my 2 boys right there.
There you go. That didn't get weird. Okay, cool.
I know it's weird. It's weird, but
hey,
I don't have any tattoos.
These are my confessions.
If I had tattoos of Kenobi and Magneto here, then you're like, you want to stop talking to this guy just a little bit. But I don't. So
Magneto is the man, though, for sure. Especially in this new iteration, it's ridiculous how good the show is. So good.
But all they're doing is just taking it out of the comic book, right? If you've read Uncanny X-Men, this is exactly how it is.
For sure.
Incredible. Yeah. It's like, wow, they're not even being original. They're just exactly what the books are doing. It's like fantastic.
Yeah. Well, anybody who's not watching the X-Men 97 right now, who's been watching the show, you got to watch it. It's just that good. If you grew up with X-Men or whatever, you just want something good to watch right now, X-Men 97 is killing it.
We got a lot of good stuff coming out recently. I mean, we got Shogun, however you pronounce it. We have Fallout, X-Men 97. We got a lot of good stuff. So
yeah,
Shogun is so good, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The production looks fantastic. I haven't seen it yet, but the production
that show's crazy, man. I've been thinking about the show. I still need to watch the finale that just dropped yesterday.
Damn, already a finale? Jesus.
Yeah, it's 10 episodes, I think, total. I think it's, dude, you should binge it.
I'm gonna binge it. Yeah, I've been waiting for it to finish so I can just kind of watch the whole thing.
It's kind of like, it literally is like, it's like Game of Thrones, but it's pretty, like, it gets you hooked, but it's kind of slow. When there's action moments, like, they hit pretty hard, but overall, it's just like a lot of storytelling.
That's cool. It's like it's all earned.
It gets you hooked, man.
Yeah.
They do a really good job.
No, I'm going to for sure watch it. It was on my list before.
Yeah.
I forgot it was premiering, so I missed a couple.
Don't watch it with your kid around. I'll say that.
So let me address that. What Derek says. Derek says, "Hey, will you guys be on StatueCon all weekend or 4 days?" So the 4 days goes like this. Like a lot of YouTubers. So it's StatueCon is not your traditional like Comic Con. Okay, there's not going to be like booths and you have to pay for shit and you have to sit in line and this. Think of it as a giant mixer, network, mixer, kind of like a expo. It's an expo. Like Diamond Select just sent me 16 more pieces. Sideshow sending 30 more pieces. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have all these beautiful products. In the end of it all, we'll probably have like about close to 1,500, 1,600 pieces of stuff. Maybe more. Statues is over 1,000 easy. But I just kind of want to, like, I don't want to exaggerate, right? So go a little lower. So you can go there and like Thursday, like people are coming on Wednesday, which is not even an event. We'll do some live shows, some broadcastings. There's a lot of interviews. There's a lot of sculptors, a lot of company reps. All this stuff's going to happen. We have I just signed a contract for 3 special things that are going to be there. I cannot tell you what they are, because they're that huge of a deal. I can't tell you. So there's a lot of things happening there. So you can come in. So we're gonna drop anybody who RSVPs, and you guys too. You guys are like VIPs. You're gonna have like itineraries sent to you Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of what to do. So what I've been seeing lately is like Wednesday is like an offshoot day. Thursday is like we have a private dinner. Friday I have dinner for you guys. You guys will have a dinner. Saturday you'll have a dinner as well. You'll have things that are going on. You'll have interviews. If you want to do live shows, let me know. There's going to be merch, giveaways, crazy shit from all these companies. And Sunday is kind of like your down key, everybody's going home kind of day. So, Derek, to answer your question, maybe you want to leave on Saturday. You want to leave Sunday morning, you're okay. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I would say screw it. Come on in because you're going to have all these days to do stuff. So, and there's more things going to be added. More companies like Tweeterhead. Tweeterhead hasn't even told me what they're sending, but they might send prototypes. I will be at, are you guys going to be at C2E2? Anybody going to C2E2?
I would love
Chicago?
to, but no, not this year.
So I'm going to C2E2 Friday. If anybody wants to meet me there, I will be at the PCS. It's a, what is it? What'd you say?
Unless Sneaker goes, we're in Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. No, I get it. I understand.
I'm not
C2E2 is like a bigger convention. You know what I mean? I will be there Friday only with PCS, which is a statue company. I will be there, and if anyone wants to meet and greet, whatever, we'll do that. But anyways, they will be part of it. So like Tweeterhead hasn't even decided what pieces they're going to bring. PCS hasn't. So it's going to be like down to the wire certain things, and all of a sudden, I'm telling you, we have so many crazy things happening. But I would say Sunday is your most chill day. So if you want to plan out the days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday for sure. Sunday, hit on home. You wouldn't probably miss anything. So just to answer Derek.
St. Joseph, Michigan, right?
Right, St. Joseph, Michigan. Yep. Any information you want, just come to me. I'll show you how to RSVP. RSVP is a little. It helps because it helps me kind of figure out if I need to like include you in certain things or if not, and then send you an itinerary. Because if you just say, yeah, I'm going to show up, I'm not going to send you an itinerary. And all of a sudden you're like, hey, what's going on? Well, at 12 to 2, we're at this brewery over here. That's what's going to happen is like all of a sudden at 12 to 2, I'm going to say, hey, guys, we're going to go at Tapestry in downtown Bridgman. First $600, $700 is on me. Go get drunk. And then we're going to get back and we have cocktail hour. And then, hey, guys, I have a dinner for you at Friday. Where? I'll let you know. And then you go. So you'll have all these free events. You know what I'm saying? I like to wine and dine people who are coming. So
that's so cool, dude.
Yeah, you're going to have a good time, man. And and again, it's a chill time. If you guys want to do a stream, you can. If you want to do broadcasting, go ahead. Brian, bros, what airport is nearest? Brian, I send you that shit already. Don't even bullshit me.
If you come to Milwaukee, we'll pick you up. Chicago, maybe
you can ride with us if you come to Milwaukee.
Yeah, we'll pick you up, man.
Yeah, Brian, we'll fly out. We'll arrive at the same airport so they can pick us both up.
I'll send it to him again.
We'll hop in the
easier for us.
You have Module Case there, right?
We'll hop in the Jedi minivan.
Yeah, Brian, if you come,
Chrysler,
like
with the Wolfpack symbols on the back.
Yep.
You're like the 15th company to be there, so I don't think you're special, right, bro? But we do want you there. We do love that.
You will get the Jedi limousine to pick you up.
Brian is a huge, Brian's an amazing human being.
Your super chats have gone well spent, guys. Congrats.
Right. Yeah, your super chats will help us to
pay for that limo.
Pay for that
we got.
For Dilo the Collector and Brian Wong. So
yeah,
so Brian has a ride.
If anybody wants any information on the StaduCon, it's still April, right? So May it changes. Like I did some Airbnbs for some sculptors today, so that changed shit. So I wrote a contract today that will bring me an incredible piece. I'm getting a piece in there that's one in the world. There's only one piece in the world. What is it? I'll let you know when you get there, because I'm not sure if it's going to happen. I'm getting, I signed a contract that I have an exclusive statue that's just for me. Wow. What is it? Come on in. There's be prototypes and crazy shit. So it's going to be it's an expo. So don't expect it to be kind of like, oh yeah, I paid $50 for this, and I'll wait in line over here, and you can leave, come back. There's beaches, there's alternate events. You can drink, you can have fun, go to dinner, come back. You don't have to hang out with me. Go hang out with this guy. that's how it is, man. It's going to be fantastic. So,
yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to hang out with me or the boys too, I mean, I would love to meet, viewers or other YouTubers. So the more the merrier. We're going to probably get there Thursday afternoon, early evening. And then I think we're going to stay until Saturday afternoon, evening. So like, we'll be there for a few days too. So guys, like seriously, like if you want to come and hang out, talk 1/6 figures, talk statues, take a look around Collector Zone, like just come hang out with us. Brian Wong may be there, so we can talk Maju Space as well and just pick his brain about things. So as I'm manifesting that into existence, it's gonna be fun, and we're looking forward to it. Like Marco said, you said it's like a tourist attraction, so there's like beaches and there's just stuff to do as well. So like,
it's fun. Anybody from Chicago comes out to this town, right? There's beaches, there's wineries, there's breweries, there's lots of drinking, lots of restaurants, lots of just stuff for families and shit like that. If you want to go up a little bit north, there's lighthouses, there's there's more beaches. This is what this town's about. It's very touristy, so it's fun. It's not like it's not like a little country town.
Well, Derek says, I appreciate the breakdown. I think I'm going to have to make it happen. So, Derek,
Derek comes to be fantastic.
How you figure? I mean, I think he could make the drive up. Texas isn't that far from Michigan. It's only like, what, 13, 14 hours? So, I mean, really no excuses there either. So, let's see here. Yeah. I think we're caught up on the chat. So, we're getting on 3 hours here. So anything else you guys want to talk about before we kind of let her wind down here?
Yeah, I think this is a perfect time.
Is going to be announced soon. I have a feeling.
Well, it's been announced. You mean released?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You always got my back, bro. I appreciate it.
I try, man. I'm here. Just throwing alley-ooping you there, bro. It's all good. It's all good. Does anybody want to hear me rant about the new sequels a little bit more about my version?
Oh, yeah.
No,
I think I killed it, bro. I don't care what you say. My version of the trilogy is way better. Just saying. All right, maybe I'll just.
You don't think the Mandalorian stuff's going to change it's going to fix the sequels?
I don't know, man. I mean, the Mandalorian season 3 sucked ass, so it's just like I don't even know if they care.
Yeah.
There's a couple good episodes, but overall, it was dicey.
You talking about like sucky to like compared to greatness?
Well, we wouldn't compare to the
sucky to compare to.
Hold on. Time out. I don't even remember that season. That's how bad it was. It was forgettable at best.
He's got a thumbs up. That's great.
When they went to Mandalore, it was pretty cool.
You took back Mandalore and.
Did he though? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, he kind of did.
Stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.
Wolfpack, baby. Yes.
Move. All right.
Baby.
That's a good exit there. All right,
peace out, guys.
We're calling it. Graham's like, I can't find the button. I can't find the button.
Find the button.
Where's the end stream button here?
Shit.
We're just gonna do hot
Great
takes.
Show, guys. Love it. I love it.
Well,
I'll do my own stream for my thoughts on those movies.
Is there anything you guys want to say about this figure? Because I think Casablanca's a little upset that we didn't cover the limited figure.
Oh, you want to talk about it for real? That was serious. Okay.
We can be quick about it.
What are you doing? Oh, we're still on? Jeez. Okay.
I
Still
think
available for pre-order.
I'll say it like this here. Yep.
2,500.
Absolutely BS that they gave this the Phase 1 helmet before we actually got a proper Phase 1 Cody. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh, wow. That's even worse. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Sneaker, are you getting this?
No.
That says something, people. The fact that Evil Sneaker is not getting this.
And it's limited too, and he doesn't care.
I don't get
Star Wars.
The Chrome alternate.
Gonna get it for free.
Not Chrome Cody is a criminal.
Okay, question. If this was Bumblebee Cody, would you get this? If it was
he is
Bumblebee
a traitor
Cody,
and a criminal. The true traitor. What'd you say?
If this was a Bumblebee Cody, would you get this?
No, I mean I wouldn't get like I'm not real big into like the concept. Like it's gotta be really, really cool looking or like some type of like maybe some type of cool anniversary edition or something, maybe. But like this is like I don't really get the point of this. It's just a chrome colored, chrome plated. Like it's just like the gold Stormtrooper. I don't care for the gold Stormtrooper either. There's not really like just like a variant that doesn't really make any, like it just doesn't matter to me. So I don't care for, like, I don't have the chrome clone or the chrome Stormtrooper or like the black chrome Death Trooper. I don't really care for any of those. So there you go. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Cool. I'm gonna add on to what I had to say, which when I said all I had to say, I was lying. I have more to say. But like, how do we know this is really Cody? How do we know this isn't Captain Vaughn?
Looks like Captain Vaughn right here.
Could be anybody, really.
Could be. All the Captain Vaughns are sitting out there at secret base and say, you know what, we should do something with these things. Let's paint them chrome and sell it for double.
Yeah. I think another thing is like try to get like the first like try to get the first before even considering something like this. Like you should have the actual original, like the normal figure in your collection. You know what I mean? Like I want the OG Cody over this.
I didn't even bother looking at price. What's the price on this, guys? I didn't even look. How much?
260.
260. That's $100 too much. No, it really is. It's, I mean,
it would have been cool. Like, I mean, they could have just. It's crazy they just did this in chrome. Like they could have reissued like Commander Cody. People would have been very happy if they just reissued Commander Cody.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good point.
Like
they could have removed the head sculpt like, and gave us the
Dark Side
one helmet.
Execute Order 66. Like reissue Commander Cody would have made more sense. You know,
guys. I just looked at Facebook. Steve, sorry, I just looked at Facebook, and 30 minutes ago they posted Chrome Cody one more time. Like trying.
Yeah, I see this little video thing.
Yeah,
they are.
Oh, they really did. Jeez, that's embarrassing. God, this is awful. Gosh.
I mean, it really says something. It really says something that this is just still up for sale on Sideshow. Knowing how all the other limited releases went, like that's pretty. Yeah, that's.
Are the Chrome Stormtroopers and everything else still up there? I think they are. Aren't they?
The clone. I think the Chrome clones are gone, but the Stormtrooper is still available.
Yeah, I mean, it's a slow burn.
Yeah,
just slow burn.
Yeah.
It's the first one that's been limited that I can think of that was still
available
there for pre-order.
It's been sitting for a while.
Well, no,
there's other ones, man.
The Death Trooper was limited as well too. They didn't have a number like they have now.
I guess I don't remember that one.
The Silver Clone Trooper sold, the Death Trooper stuck for a minute. So, but they were both limited at the time.
And the Stormtrooper and the Chrome Stormtrooper is also a Hot Toys exclusive that's been sitting.
Yeah,
but they didn't put the number on it, right? They didn't say how limited it is.
Your Stan Lee Ragnarok, it's still around. Huh?
Yeah, it's incredible.
He was limited, really.
Stan Lee Ragnarok. Oh yeah. Even I have two more. I just don't put them online. I just don't have them there. I just don't care.
Try this one.
There's two of them. Yeah, I still got two of them, and it's been a long time.
Yikes.
But it happens. It happens. And after a while, what's going to happen is that like Sideshow is going to email us and say, "Hey, do you want some of these? They're fantastic for your store." And I'm like, I guess, sure.
Do you want to sponsor a giveaway for our 1-year anniversary show for those Stanleys?
Yeah, with
hell
Stan Lee.
yeah.
There
you talking about you guys?
Here you go. Tax write-off, baby.
Right? No, I don't do tax write-offs. I don't care. I love to support you guys. That's why I'm here, man. I love you guys. You guys are fantastic, man.
We love you too.
Hey, we appreciate that.
No, you really are, man. You're very positive, and you have to just fucking have fun with this shit, right? Just because of shit.
So, folks, you heard it here, folks. I mean, so you heard it here. Yeah, Blue Label. I went hard. I went from Celsius to Blue Label. That was good choices there. But no, you heard it here first. Marcos is going to be giving us a Stan Lee from Thor Ragnarok for that.
We'll figure it out. I'll give something out.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe a statue.
Wait a second.
Maybe a statue.
Hold up.
Maybe
Artisan.
a statue. I don't know.
Artisan.
We'll talk about it.
And again, stay tuned. You got to come to that show.
I know. I will sponsor whatever you're talking about.
We will only.
Oh man, this
we will only give it away if we reach 100 viewers. That's it. Those are the rules.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the rules.
We were so close tonight. So close.
Well, you ruined it. You said it, and they were like, "Ooh, nah, can't let it happen, dog."
Guys gonna fucking say
I'm
it?
All
out.
the haters watching said nope.
I'm out. Let me see what Funko Pops are online.
Right. Okay, guys, we've been hitting 3 hours here. I think it's good. We can probably call this one. But really quick, who's getting Commander Coney? Raise your hands. Nobody. Okay. Sounds good. I'm gonna close this poll. Hopefully, you guys had a chance to vote. By let me see what the results were here. Are you getting Commander Cody? Chrome CCC. 93% said no. 6% said yes. All right. So some people are getting him, but not a lot. Not a lot.
I
So,
told you you're gonna need a second video.
yeah.
It's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a
Marcos,
rough night.
thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for just letting loose too, having fun. Having some adult beverages with us and just hanging out. We don't need corporate collector zone. We like.
I am not very corporate. Dude.
So,
I'm not.
It was a lot of fun. This whole show was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much for the super chats and all the support. Thank you for watching the show as you guys always do. Thank you for making Wolfpack Wednesdays like something that we look forward to doing each and every week. You guys are what makes the show go, and the chat really drives the show as well. So thank you guys for the total support. Really quickly, Brick, what you got going on your channel?
Oh man, came out with a new Spider-Man video a couple days ago, talking about just kind of talking the shit, talking about Spider-Man figures. I hope they make. Other than that, we got the Beagle 6 coming Monday, every other Monday, first and third Monday. This month we have a fifth Monday, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it and do a third episode this month. We got the Beagle 6, Zord Photography and How You Figure is gonna join myself and Flavio this week. So come hang out with us Monday 8:30 Central Time over on my channel. Other than that, nothing really going on. Wolfpack, baby, that's number one priority right now. So we got the Statue Con coming up in July. Looking forward to it. So yeah,
cool, man. Sneaker, how about you, man? We're gonna plug your channel.
Excuse me. I don't really have.
Excuse me.
Too much that I've been. Well, actually, I did post a couple things. So I streamed Monday. You can go check out the replay of that, kind of talking about similar stuff. I streamed Monday, and then I posted a video when my good friend and also friend of the channel, Cage, was here for the weekend, and he ranked his top 5 figures in my collection. So you can go check that out. That was a fun video that we did together when he was here. So that's posted on my channel. I might go live Friday, depending on what turns out, like maybe tonight, and what, if anything, releases tomorrow. We'll see, but I might do a Friday night stream. Usually I do that 7:30, 7:45-ish Central Time in the evening. So we'll see about what happens, with the rest. I'm intrigued about what might happen here for the rest of the week. So yeah, that's it.
Cool, man. D-Lo, Cobb Vanth video coming soon?
Yep, dropping tomorrow. Sorry, boys.
Dropping tomorrow. I've heard that before.
Daddy was busy at work. Actually, Daddy didn't have internet for 3 days, almost there. I did the Movie Canon show on Sunday, and I woke up in the morning and had no internet. So guess what happens when you don't have internet at home? You got to work at the office. So that's been fun.
That sucks.
But that really blows. You don't realize how shitty it is to work at an office until you've been spoiled with working from home for so long. But yeah, so internet was fixed, hence why I'm here presently with you now. So I'm gonna try to upload this after I get 12 hours of sleep after drinking Blue Label tonight, and we will go ahead and go forward that. Also, I'm gonna stream later on tomorrow night and go over my thoughts on the sequel trilogy and how I would fix it. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be exciting. Marcos is gonna join me for that one.
Bullshit.
Marcos is joining me on that one there. So shows you what you know. But yeah. So Covant, I'm gonna put that shit out there finally, so Jetty can get off my back. But super fun stream. I mean, always a hoot. We got lit. That was fun. It's always fun when we do that. That's always fun when we do that. Sneaker, when he finally decides to drink, that's gonna be even better. Instead of being a little.
Yeah, we're supposed to be a
little
Wolfpack.
goody two shoes.
I have to be okay. It is almost midnight. I have to be
Sneaker
up at
is
4:45 and work a 10-hour day.
I just hear
hey,
excuses.
jabronis.
I just hear excuses, man.
It's been a while since I heard you say jabronis. I missed them.
Oh my
All
gosh,
I'm
dude.
saying
I'm not
is
trying to be
womp,
dead
womp,
tomorrow.
womp, 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 womp. But
Womp, womp.
Well, yeah. So when he finally decides to join the pack and be intoxicated, it's going to be the best show ever. I already can call that right now. I'm pretty confident. But you guys, as always, are so much fun in the chat. You guys are fantastic. You guys really keep the energy high, which is what we feed off of here. So keep up the great work as always for you guys. As I always say, we can't do it without you guys. You guys are really the heart and soul of the show, and we do it for you. You keep us motivated. We love you guys so much. Yeah. Other than that, D-Lo out. Too sweet.
Yeah, hopefully I'm coming out with a video Friday as well. I got a topic that I don't think has really been done too much, if at all, in the community. So that'll be coming out. The draft is tomorrow night. The NFL draft, as Brad is saying. So I am excited for that. Having some dudes come over. Brick and Steve are coming over. We're gonna have a fire. We're gonna have to pull the TV outside. We're gonna have stogies. We're gonna have bourbon. We're gonna watch that. If Marcos and Dilo were closer, they'd be invited too. But
Nice.
I don't know. I may or may not go for a quick live stream from my phone and just like let you guys see kind of us hanging out and what my thoughts are on the draft. If that's something you guys would like, maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. So stay tuned for that. Outside of that, thank you guys for watching. Marcos, any other quick plugs for Collector Zone or anything else that you want to share about StatueCon?
Nope. If anybody wants any information on StatueCon, just let me know, man. Message you guys and try to find me, and I'm all over Facebook. I'm always attached to my phone and Facebook or Instagram or whatever. So yep, if you want to do the event again, just to remind people, StatueCon is the only event like this in the US that just specifically does high-end collectible stuff. Like I said, it's a meetup. It's a networking kind of expo on all the companies. I know it says StatueCon, but there is a 1/6 presence there too, which we're trying to grow some more. So, that's about it.
And God bless you for having something in Central USA. Like typically we have stuff on the East Coast, the West Coast. It's finally time that we have something in the Midwest.
Well, if you go to like New York Comic Con or San Diego, you're going to see very few things. You're not going to see statues and 1/6 figures. You're going to see people selling things, but not an expo, not where companies are there to say, hey, this is our new shit. This is our new stuff. Hey, you want to know about something? It doesn't work that way. So, while Sideshow has completely abandoned San Diego Comic-Con, which they have, they've confirmed they will not go back because it's too expensive. And even in C2E2 in Chicago coming up this Friday, where I will be there is one statue company. Just one. That's it. No 1/6 figure companies whatsoever, because they don't make any money. People are just too busy cosplaying, which is not bad, but cosplaying, looking for autographs, and doing comics, what Comic-Con used to be. So we decided to make a real expo for high-end collectibles, which a Hot Toy and a 3-0 and Asmus toys and stuff is still high-end.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well said.
We should cosplay when we get there.
Yeah, I want everybody. I want you guys to be the Powerpuff Girls, and I'll be there.
Powerpuff Girls? No.
Yeah,
show up
Mojo
for dinner
Jojo,
just dressed up.
Steve is Mojo.
Nick has a great comment. He says, "Sneak work is temporary, but Wolfpack is forever."
Nice.
I said death.
Well said. Well said, bro.
Then I said
Thank you.
death at work is permanent.
If I remember correctly, is Nick
there's a chance
Collectibles
I
the one
could
who
die
does
during
like
work.
the wrestling videos?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
I talked to him.
Really great idea.
That's really good stuff that he does.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I was in one of those videos too. I was wrestling in
Nice.
the whole Royal Rumble. Yeah, he made me a character.
That's cool.
Fantastic.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, good job, man.
All right, boys. This was so much fun. We are at the end of another show. Episode 50 was a blast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Till next week, hey, maybe we'll have How You Figure on for our special guest. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, have a great rest of the week. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon. Wolfpack out. Too sweet. Ow. Ow. Now. Keep on breaking, motherfuckers.